What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Leo, and welcome to the bird section. Oh! All right, y'all. I apologize. I missed the Friday channel members call in. Shout out to Imani Bentley. What's good? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's coming in the building right now. As you come in, hit that like button for your mans and them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Warren McKee, Eagles, Drew, King DV Sports, and my man Dallas Cowboy fan 1980. If you like, please look at the description. Go to every one of those channels and make sure you hit the like button and everything like that. Art McQueen is in the building. What up? What up? What up, Marcus? Hey, Dr. Jen. What's going on, mama? You know, hey, y'all, I missed y'all. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep it all the way a buck. All right. I'm going to tell y'all the 100% the truth right now. Okay, so here's what happened. Y'all know little man got out of school last week and went and immediately went to hold on. Oops, fellas. All right. Little man went to camp. No, not today, Art. No calling today. We're gonna do it on Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? So I got you on Tuesday. All right. You know, this is because I have not been on in since Tuesday. So I figure I better hop on and do something real quick just to talk with the folks and everything like that. I know I got Drew and Warren coming in because we got some things we want to discuss with everybody. You know what I'm saying? All at one time. So Master Eagle is in. Yo, where you been at, dog? Master Eagle is in the building. What up, dog? You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all, again, as y'all come in, make sure y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button. And if you look in the description, you'll see Drew, Warren, King DV, and Dallas Cowboy 1980s channel in the description. You know what I'm saying? Hit them all up. Them the ones you need to be talking to. I mean, talking to and listening to, all right? But here's the thing. So, little man left for camp, you know what I'm saying? And the oldest ain't home. He ain't coming home for the summer. So, you know, me and the missus, it's been too hot to go out. And I ain't mad. I'm also been locked in with work and everything like that with stuff that I got to get done for the business and everything. Pay attention, you know, stay tuned too. There's going to be some, you know, some crazy announcements coming real soon. Y'all going to like what I have. Y'all definitely going to like what I have. Hold on. That being said, so much to talk about, a lot of things going on. Quick question, you know, because I know, shout out to Spiritual Family is in the building. Spiritual Family said, Leo, this season going to be electric. I've been waiting for you to go live. Love your energy, my friend. Oh, wow, Spiritual Family. Hey, thank you so much. And I'm going to keep giving you reasons to keep coming back because it's shit that we got to talk about. Spiritual Family, you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, this whole thing with Brandon Ayuk, y'all. This thing with Brandon Ayuk, okay? This ain't, you know, I'm worried. And I'm talking about like not as an Eagles fan, not as I'm worried as a human being. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like we're watching something not good happen in real time, you know, and at this point, you know, the question has been, you know, does he have people in his corner, someone handling him, someone advising him? At this point, the folks who love him and all that stuff, I'm sure have checked in with him or someone's there with him or something. I'm hoping. That is what I'm praying for. Okay. But, you know, and I'm waiting on Warren and Drew to get here because I want to take a deeper dive into it. But for the most part, I'll be honest with you, you know, I am worried. Now, what I am praying for is that the worry that I have for Brandon Ayuk is all for naught. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Atlanta Eagle. That's and I'm so glad you said it that way. It could all be a play to get the 49ers to release him. I so hope that is the case. That is actually what I'm praying for. Although I know that him coming to Washington wouldn't be all that good for us, the Giants and the Cowboys, because it just bolsters their receiving core, pairing Brandon Ayuk with Terry McLaurin. But, this stuff that I'm seeing as of late, especially with the things that he's been saying about Jaden Daniels, JD5, and then you got JD5's response to it all, it's not looking good. You know what I'm saying? And that's the most I will say about it in terms of I'm not going to make no predictions or anything like that about the situation because I don't know enough about the situation to give a real thorough, assessment. But from what I see, and this is me being on the outside looking in, it doesn't really look all that good. Now the one thing that I will say, and I'm being sensitive about this situation, not just from Brandon Ayuk's position, but also from the Bird section's position, because I promised all of my viewers, I promise all my subscribers and those who are watching that I would not waste your time on no bullshit. I'm not going to have y'all chasing ghosts and all that other stuff, but I will keep it respectable. You understand what I'm saying? And considering the current situation as is, you know what I'm saying? So that's where my concern is, but I'm almost okay. All right, no problem. Hold on for a second, y'all. No problem. Take your time. Okay. Up. And has it already? Real quick, hold on, y'all. I'll be damned. It done started raining here, y'all, already. Okay. That being said, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Hamid Abdul Aziz is in the building. What up, Hamid? You know what I'm saying? I'm more or less just shout out to Logan Motorsports is in the building. Yo, Theo, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Theo. Oh, wow, bro. Where have you been? Where have you been? My man, Theo, hold on for a second. You know what I'm saying? Hold on for a hot second here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it is Dr. Jen? Okay. Okay. Hey, Dr. Jen, I told you Rainier was going to go batshit crazy. I told you she was going to go ape shit, and she did. You know what I'm saying? Rainier went the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? So, Wait a minute, Theo. All right, and he is now here. Shout out to Drew is in the building. What up, Drew?
What's happening, fam? How y'all doing, man?
Good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Damon was the muscle. Yes. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna watch until I'm finished with this tonight, Dr. Jen. So we get with it. You know what I'm saying? But Drew, I was telling everybody, this whole situation with Brandon Ayuk, I feel like we're watching something in real time as it is happening. You know what I'm saying? And I'm someone in here said, hopefully it's a play to get Washington to get San Fran to release him. You know what I'm saying? And it was Spiritual Family. No, it wasn't Spiritual Family that said that. Yeah, Spiritual. Hey, you see what she wrote? Imagine having Eagles, Drew, Warren, Philly 500, D'Angelo, the Eagles Avengers. Woo, shit.
Talk about the super friends.
Yeah, you got them, and then imagine if we were added Rob A. You know what I'm saying? Man. And King DV.
Oh, yeah. That's an all-star lineup.
Pow! You understand what I'm saying? Theo, shoot me a quick email at birdsection2023. You know what I'm
Theo
saying?
in there.
He's here. Shoot me an email at birdsection2023@gmail.com. Shoot me a quick shoot me a quick email. You know what I'm saying? We've been looking for you, dog, because I know you got a lot
bro.
going on. You know what I'm saying? And that gives us something else because, yeah, you know what I'm saying? This whole situation with Terry and Arnold, right? Was it Terry and Arnold?
It's Tyrion already. Yeah.
Yeah, that they just released. That's something else that we need to address too. And my heart's gone out to you over that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, brother. That's a big blow.
Oh no, he's out of power. Oh man, hey man, get off here. Draining your battery. Don't waste your battery on us. We'll catch you. We'll catch you later, bro. Unless
check
this
the
is just
replay out later.
Pass the time. But I really want you to save that battery if you ain't got no power, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But Drew, you know, tell us with my phone charge, I'll join. Okay. Just shoot me a quick email, okay? Shoot me a quick email at birdsection2023 at gmail.com and I'll shoot you the thing. Yeah, thank you, Hamid. Hey, y'all.
Thank you,
as
Hamid.
y'all come in, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Drew, go ahead, give us your assessment of the situation as you see it.
You know, it's sad. It's sad, man, you know, to see this guy, you know, go through whatever it is. I don't know if he's been diagnosed or, you know, you could just see, like you said, in real time, this guy just really melting down. You know, I speak from experience because I've had family members, you know, deal with mental illness. Being a medical professional, you see, you know, mental illness all the time. And to see this guy, you know, act the way he acted. And we had talked about it with AJ
Oh, my
Brown.
bad, spiritual family. I got him mixed up. I thought he was a woman. I'm going to remember that.
No worries. Yeah, we got you. But, you know, we talked about that with AJ Brown, who we've been open about, you know, his mental illness, him trying to, you know, delete himself and going through stuff like that. So mental illness is a big thing, man. I know it's something that you're very familiar with being in the military. You know, I have a uncle. I have two uncles that were in Nam, and one of them served 2 terms. And man, when he came back, bro, he was messed up. You know, really messed up. And he tried to delete himself. So it's not a joke. It's very serious. I just hope and pray that whatever it is that he's going through, that he gets the help that he needs, because it's bigger than football now. You know, it's bigger than football for this young man now.
Shout out to Linda Kynes with the $2 super chat. She said, "Can't get my definition of the word clutch."
Linda,
you know what that come from. Oh my goodness. Shout out to Tribe West with the $20
What's up, Tribe?
super chat. Salute
What's
Leo
up, Tribe?
to Eagles Drew and to all the members subscribe in famous chat. We
Salute,
here. Yo,
Tribe.
Hey Tribe, how you feeling about what's happening? What's coming down the pike with us? How you feel like we looking right now? You know what I'm saying? Give us the word, Tribe. You know what I'm saying? Give us the word. We miss you, bro.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, man? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tribe Called Quest. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Shout out to Tribe.
And I appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I so appreciate you, man. You know,
have we heard from Anthony Perry lately?
You know what? No, but I'm also not surprised because I believe that Anthony Perry, he has one of those kind of jobs that takes him away for long periods of time.
Yeah.
And I think he can watch, but I don't think he can comment or anything like that.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, Linda says she still can't get the definition of the word clutch.
Listen, Linda, let's not go there. Let's focus on Brandon real quick, because that's a whole nother type of mental illness that people deals with that whole situation. That's a whole nother mental illness thing.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Now, Function said Jalen Hurts is in the lab with the guys on the holidays. Loading. It's over for everyone. I saw that. Did you see Lane Johnson's thing?
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Listen. Go ahead.
I was going to say, he had everybody in the league the top 25 linemen, old linemen in the league at his spot out in Oklahoma. So
Yeah.
call it what you will, you know what I'm saying? And hold on. Oh, I love this. I ain't gonna front. What if D'Angelo went on the Cilio show with Philly 500? They wouldn't know what to do.
Oh man, they should
No,
man,
no,
please.
no. If
Nah.
D'Angelo went on Dan Cilio with Philly 500, it'd be over for the Dan Cilio show. He'd lose
Yeah.
people, a lot of people.
Yeah.
D'Angelo would show would bring out his incompetence and his
Yeah.
whole fucked up way of thinking. That's what that would do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The whole troll.
Yeah, because Dan Cilio is like a lot of the talking heads. They are totally and completely tone deaf.
Facts.
And then again, and he's not even interested in being in correcting that. So it's like, why even attempt to try to address it? I say just ignore the guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the best thing you could do is ignore him, not even say anything to him. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no change in that, and he's not concerned. He don't have enough people, you know, advising him of his tonnage. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. And then on top of that, we can see the dog whistling and the gaslighting a mile away. A mile away, especially in his line of questioning.
And that's what it's about for him now. And you can see another content creator that comes on with him on Wednesdays that's taking that, that's trying to be like that Dan Cilio Jr., taking on that persona. But then when you get pushback, you want to cry, you know what I mean? And be the boy that cried wolf. It's like, no, if this is what you're going to do, if this is the lane you're going to drive in, stay in that lane, you know, put your head up tall and take it. Don't cry about it. Don't be a baby about it. You know, take all of that. Take all of that. You know what I mean? You want to, in your opening statements, you want to mention, you know, Eagles fans in every video. Okay, when we come back, you know, we snipe you. Don't sit there and cry about it.
He can't do that. He can't take that.
Yeah, you can't do that. That's soft, man.
Yeah, and again, you know, it would just expose it. And you know what? His brain consistency is like, hey, yo, right now, you exactly. Shout out to Cowboys 5. What up,
Cowboys
dog?
5.
You know what I'm saying?
Is he new?
Cowboys 5?
Yeah, Cowboys 5, man.
No, Cowboys 5 has been here before.
Been around? Okay, Cowboys 5. I see you.
Been here before.
Salute,
you know
Cowboys 5.
You know what I'm saying?
Big balls, Art.
Hey, again, you know, I want you to keep coming. Yo, look who's here, bro. Mean
Metal Mike. What's going on,
Mean Metal? What's in the building? What up? What up? First of all, I didn't say this to nobody, but happy 250th 4th of July, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Belated. You know what I'm saying? Happy belated.
Yeah,
250 years.
That's big, man.
Shit.
That's big.
Shit. 250. Yeah. Can you dig it? You know what I'm saying?
250,
so,
man.
Yeah, very, very happy to have you here. Very, very happy to be here. Very, very happy. You know, lots happening. You know, but again, I wanted to just touch on the whole, you know, Brandon Ayuk thing because you know, I was telling everybody, I promised, you know what I'm saying, I promised my viewers, my subscribers that I wouldn't spend a whole lot of time bullshitting them and putting out stuff out there that's just a waste of their time. You know what I'm saying? I'll let the other talking heads do that for me. You know what I'm saying? And when I come on, we could just talk actual factuals or just plain old, just being, you know, good human beings and stewards of one another. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's a thing. Shout out to Eric Oldhead, Young Bull Stewart. You know what I'm saying? What up, dog? As y'all know, you know what I'm saying, as y'all come in, please hit that like button. Look in the description. You will see Eagles Drew's channel, his link in there. You will also see the Eagles Collective Podcast, King DV Sports, and Dallas Cowboy 1980. You will see the links for their channels. Go on over there and sub them up, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because we're trying to get everybody up and going. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, bet. I just got another text message from my man's, you know. But yeah, so that's what's been going on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, now let's rewind it back a bit, you know what I'm saying? And let's talk about what's been happening during this holiday weekend. You know what I mean? You see that Jalen's got everybody out there with him. You know, doing the, putting in that work, getting that familiarity with each other and everything like that. It's got Stowers and I think Makai, all the receivers you don't get to throw to like that. They all out there, and Leo's a real one for that. I'm about to start a channel. Fuck it. Function.
Function. Come on, Function. Come on, Function. Get on in here, man.
Bring it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Function. Come
Bring
on,
that
bro.
channel.
Bring
Function,
it.
you know what I'm saying?
We gotta connect, man. You out here on the West Coast, bro. We gotta connect, man.
I'm gonna add that channel link to description when you do, bro.
Yeah.
Send me that link so I can add it, dog. Yes, Function. And
please, Function,
I will come on whenever you want me to, bro. For real. Shout out to Linda Conyers. Come on, Leo. 10-14-1 with the kicker responsible for half the wins in the past year. How you come up with clutch? You know what, Linda?
Okay. Let's address it, man. Let's address it, bro.
Yeah,
because I was trying. Linda is she's forcing the issue. We gotta address it.
Linda brought us there, so
yeah, we gotta address it, man.
Go ahead, Drew. Go ahead. You
start the silliness, the ridiculousness of it is just, it baffles my mind. You know, just that you would take like 10-14-1. You've been in the league going on 11 years. You're 2-5 in the playoffs. And mind you, his last 3 playoff games, the man has thrown 5 interceptions. 5 interceptions. How can that be clutch? You know, it's ridiculous to me. You know, where you have an entire, I'll say half of a fan base or the majority of a fan base just eats this stuff up because they're so such a need to be in a position of winning or be in a position to make themselves feel good. Listen, let's be real. Let's be real with ourselves, man. You know, Dak Prescott is a good quarterback, but the man does not have the testicular fortitude to be clutch. Clutch is not something that isn't in his name at all. Clutch is something that he's far from. I'm sorry. Just clutch is just a ridiculous statement for him.
It feels like they're pushing something on us that's not true. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. I feel like they're pushing something on us that's not even true. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, King DV, I'm putting the link in here, man. Hop it. It's in the chat. Only King DV, y'all. Only King DV. That's the only one I want in here. You know what I'm saying? If anybody else pops in, I'm just going to kick you out of the studio. But I just want King DV in here. It's intentional. You know what I'm saying? So
you said something in like that they're doing it on purpose or there's an intent to it.
Yeah.
Lord Brunson said something a while back that really hit home for me about Dak. And you know, it's going to hit some people the wrong way. Where you're saying a lot of Dallas's fan base just wants Dak to win because he's an African American, because his mom passed away. You know, that
the sentimental value,
the whole sentimental value of it. Him, you know, if he wins the Super Bowl, it's like, oh, he did it. Dak, look, you did it for your mom. You know, another black quarterback and everything like that. And that's admirable and all fine. But the reality is, this guy's been in the league 11 years. 11 years with the same team, guys. And I keep bringing this up.
When do you say enough is enough?
It not only when is enough, it is enough, but how many quarterbacks, I've said it before, I'll say it again, that is drafted by their team, stays on their team for 10 plus years and wins a Super Bowl. It's not very many of them. And those that have done it, you cannot put Dak on their on that level at all because he's not them.
So about Elway and
we're talking about Elway. We're talking about
Stafford.
Stafford. What's the
and
Giants?
He wasn't even on the same team.
That's what I'm saying. So these, you know, when you're with the same team, you're talking Elway, all these guys who were Manning, you know, those dudes are Hall of Famers. Those are legends. you know, and Dak is just not it. That's not him.
Yeah. 1,000% correct. 1,000%. You know what I'm saying? Cowboys 5 said they are in love with his off-field story. You know what I'm saying? His
Yeah.
off-the-field story. You know,
Yeah.
Remember when CeeDee Lamb's mom said after one of the playoff games that Dak laid an egg again? Dak ain't it. Yup.
Yeah. She said Dak ain't it.
Yup.
Yeah.
Football
CD's
Fanatic
one.
1 says, yo, Cowboys fan here. For the record, Dak needs get it done. No fucking excuses.
Hey.
He doesn't win this year. I'm going in on his ass and will lead the get rid of Dak campaign.
Well, Football Fanatic, let me be the first to tell you, brother. It's not going to happen, man. It's not going to happen.
I don't think he thinks it is either. I think he's just giving him one. This is his one last shot. So I think that's what a lot of people. Shout out to Eric O'Head, Young Bull Stewart. He said Dak with the $5 super chat. He said Dak Prescott just isn't a clutch player.
Yeah.
We've seen him fold so many times throughout his career. 11 years, E.
11, yeah, going on 11.
11 years we've seen it. and listen, you know, we're not saying, you know, like, hey, he you know, like he's not capable. It's just not with that team.
Yeah, not with that franchise. I don't see it.
You know what I'm saying?
What's up, Dr. Jen?
Dr. Jen said, did you guys talk about hold on. Yo, Andrew, shout out to Andrew Tagar's in the building. No, we haven't gotten to that, yo, but I did see Vic was on the exciting
yeah, I saw that, man.
I saw him on their channel and he told Coop, you know, you ready?
Yeah.
So okay. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I think Vic is putting up some stuff together. I think this defense is going to be insane. You know what I'm saying? Remember when Jalen said he'd be back? He's showing it now. You know what? Spiritual family. So on last season's Hard Knocks, at the end, and we all talked about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Him and
Nick Sirianni
was sitting there at the end of season meeting, and everybody left, and it was just the two of them, and Jalen was just standing there, and Nick was sitting in that chair, and they both was looking at each other, and then Jalen just said, "We'll be back."
Yeah.
And Nick looked up and said, "Of that, I'm sure."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, "Oh shit!" And everything that we have seen, and I'm not talking about just from Jalen. I'm talking about looking at Smitty, looking at Saquon, I'm looking at everybody, looking at Lane. I'm looking at everybody, and I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? And here's another thing too, because you know the key to our season is going to be the health of the O-line. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, you know, like do y'all realize we got 17 offensive linemen on the team now? 17.
Yeah, I knew we had a lot. Yeah.
It's 17. Shout out to Art McQueen with the $5 super chat.
What's
he
up,
said,
Art?
Hurts won't get any credit for what he does until he retires and the stats fade into time. And all you can think about is how many Super Bowls he won. Art, I agree. And I don't think, and not only that though, but I also think that history will show that, you know, like I don't think he'll ever win the league MVP. Even if he put up 5,000 yards and 42 touchdowns with
I agree
3 interceptions, you know what I'm saying, and wins a Super Bowl and wins another Super Bowl MVP. They won't give him that league MVP because that would be a vote against their own best interest because there were so many talking heads who had so much shit. He's already proved them all wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
By how far he's gotten in 6 years. Okay, in 6 years, this man went to 2 NFC championship games, won both of them, went to 2 Super Bowls, won one of them, and became a Super Bowl MVP. And everybody, that right there, all them talking heads, and mind you, the people who said the worst things about him, all those terrible things about him coming out of college, they're the same ones who vote for league MVP. That's why he won't win it. Ain't no way you're gonna say all that shit about him and then think that and then all of a sudden turn around a few years later. Where Jalen Hurts is not far enough removed from being drafted in order for them to do that.
Right.
That's the problem. This is his 7th year. His 6th year.
6 years as a starter.
Yep, this will be his 6th year as a starter. He's not far enough removed.
Yeah.
He's not far enough removed from being drafted. You know what I'm saying? Before any of that actually happens. And you're gonna need some of these voters to actually age out. Shout out to Linda Collins with the $5 super chat. She said, "No hate to Dak. I respect his NFL story and career, but to dub him clutch, all I could think about was that play with him stepping out on 1 yard line." Facts.
I remember that. Yeah.
Facts. I remember that. But that's who they offer up as clutch.
Yeah.
That's your clutch guy. Okay. That's biased as fuck, and they need to be removed. Yeah, Dr. J.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, these are all things that need to actually happen in order for us to feel like Jalen Hurts would get a fair shot. Right now, he won't have a fair shot. You know what I'm saying? And so I 10 million% agree. I'm excited to be a Philly fan of all teams. Yo, gotta make mention about
man.
What is Jaylen Brown? You know what I'm
saying?
Jaylen
Brown, man.
Jaylen Brown coming to the Sixers.
Jaylen Brown, man, that's big, bro. Because look, man, go ahead.
Appreciate you, Boston. We send y'all.
Yeah, thank you,
AJ, Arthur Judas. Y'all can, you know what I'm saying? And
Brown for Brown.
Yeah, hold on.
Brown for Brown. Man, listen, that did my heart. So I love the Sixers, man. My first actual shout
out to Darlene Mosher's in the building. Go ahead.
What's up, Darlene? No, my first sports hero as a kid was Dr. J. My first the Sixers, that was my guy. My first person you look up to as a sports hero was Dr. J, man. So I have a love for the Sixers, dude. You know what I mean? And I've been out on them the last few years, man. The process, I was like, man, I felt like a Cowboys fan.
Wait a minute. Darlene Mosher says, so you had a couple of great Super Bowls, but his regular season, he sucks. Darlene, that's the point.
Yeah.
That's literally the point. You know what I'm saying? If you want to argue the regular season and all that stuff, that's fine. You can have that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's loser talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The only thing that's important is did he win? Did we win? Yeah, did we win? You know what I'm saying? I've said this too, Drew. I have had conversations with people. I was actually on Game Time Brian's channel, and I had a Cowboys fan, a Commanders fan, and a Giants fan. And they're telling me, and I'm sitting there, and they're telling me how fucked up my team is and how fucked up my season was last year. Now, mind you, this is coming from a fan whose team went 7-9-1, another fan whose team went 5-12, and then another one whose team went 4-13.
Yeah.
Okay. And those three fan bases are telling me that my 11-6 season and NFC East championship was a horrible season.
It means nothing.
What? And then they start to, and I've had conversation, and in that same thing, I've had them say things to me like, take out the winning, I love that. And that's some Michael Parsons shit. If you take out the winning, ain't no taking out the winning. No. That's it.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. You could take out everything else, but let's leave the winning. That's the most important part.
The guy who was talking about Dr. J, he's a troublemaker, especially when he went last week and when he went on the Mailman's channel and started some shit with some guy. Oh, Darlene is mad at you, Drew. That's what this is. Darlene don't care about what you said.
Darlene,
she don't care about that shit. She just care about she don't like you.
You still mad, Darlene?
She got to ask the grind. Or Darlene got to ask Leo. You know what I'm saying? Leo, guys like Dak and Herbert don't get held accountable, and that's why they're never going to win nothing.
That's facts.
You know what?
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sitting there and I'm looking at all these lists, and I'm like, none of these guys other than Pat have won a Super Bowl.
None.
Except for Stafford, Pat and Matt. That's it. Pat, Matt, and Jalen.
Patty, Jalen is in staff. That's
no. What's my man from Seattle?
Yeah. Just recently.
Just won.
Yeah. You can put him in there.
Yup. Drew is nothing but a troublemaker on the Mailman channel. Anyone else's channel, you think he knows everything about football. He doesn't know anything about football. Woo! Woo!
You know, I'm starting to think.
What did you do?
I think Darlene is Mark Holmes. I think that's Mark Holmes' burner account.
Yo, Drew, I don't hear no Herbert hate in LA. Yeah, you don't hear no.
No,
Herbert.
bro. Listen, you don't hear it. Okay, you're right, Function, and here's why. We talk about it all the time. There's zero accountability, and there's zero expectation for Dak, for Herbert. There's none. The Chargers don't have no kind. They don't have no kind of playoff expectations, and neither does Dallas. They're more interested in being the America's team and being the most popular. When it comes to football, they don't give a damn about that.
Now listen. This is what Darlene says. You guys are bragging about a Super Bowl you won 2 years ago. Nobody cares. The Seahawks won the Super Bowl last year. That's all that matters. Is how about this year, not 2 years ago. And then turned around and said, nobody cares what you did 2 years ago. It's all about what you're doing now. Okay, hold on. Don't say nothing, Drew. Okay. If we're going to take that logic, then shut the fuck up. That's all. If we go with your logic, shut the fuck up. Because if nobody cares what we did 2 years ago, then why the hell are we still talking about what y'all did 30-something years ago?
Yeah.
If 2 years ago don't count, and the only thing that counts is this year, then why are y'all still talking about 30 years ago? Because you got to be a damn Cowboys fan if you're taking up for game time, Brian. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be. You know what I'm saying?
Darlene, come on.
Hold on. League Commander said, Leo and Drew, any concerns going up against my Commanders week 1 at the link? No, because we don't know who your team is.
Yeah.
And right now, with do you have any concerns as of today, League Commander? Do you have any concerns going against the Eagles week 1? Just out of curiosity, considering everything that's going on right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure you got to be, you know what I'm saying?
I think the element of surprise for both defenses, since we have 2 new offensive coordinators, that could be something that we both can say. But at the same time, when I look at the level of talent that the Eagles have compared to what the Commanders have, I'm not very much concerned.
Me too, Dr. Jane. Yeah, we've been to 8 games, not hurt. So we've been to 8 games to get to a Super Bowl since the last time the Cowboys played in a game that matters. Right. Here are 2 facts. Cowboys got better and the Eagles didn't after trading AJ. And those are facts. Well, no, football fanatic. That's that. See, when you say stuff like this, right, and you present it as facts, that's why we look at y'all like y'all crazy.
Yeah. That's why we call you delusional. Yeah.
That's that right there. And you didn't even waste time doing that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Linda Kynes with $2 super chat. She said, Drew and his damn facts. Touch a nerve, Darlene.
Oh, Darlene.
Linda, you see Drew over here. You see how Drew doing these people, right?
Oh, Darlene.
You see how Drew doing these people. Wait till Warren get here.
Oh my God. It's the delusion that you guys have. It's crazy to me. I don't understand it. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. If you can sit there and say, look, I can say Every team in the NFC East got better. Now, did we lose a key component in AJ Brown? That's fair, but you can't say that the Eagles aren't going to be better for it, because the last time I looked, we still have the best roster, not only in this division, even without AJ Brown. I mean, look at the screen. Look at
Theo,
the
it's in your
screen, people.
inbox.
Yeah,
Keep talking.
look at the screen, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the screen. Just look at the screen. Look at the defense. Look at the offense. And you tell me who has a better defense in our division than Philadelphia. You tell me who has a better offense, uh, arguably Dallas or on par. But come on, bro. Let's keep it a G. Let's not talk crazy. Oh, I think Darlene got a crush. That's what I think it is.
Because you're still bragging about it. Okay.
I'm married.
So are
Darlene.
you. So are you. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, Howie. Okay. I'm just looking at these things. I'm enjoying the chat tonight. Oh, and here he is, long awaited. Theo, what up, dog?
Yo, what's up, man? What's
What up,
going on,
fellas?
brother?
What up?
How you holding up, bro?
I'm all right. It is day 4 of no power.
4 days, bro? What happened?
4.
We had a massive storm that came through here about Friday and knocked out a whole bunch of power lines. I mean, there's 100,000 people up here in Detroit that ain't got no power.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so Theo has been toughing it out for a couple of days.
Hey man, prayers up for Theo and his community, bro. 100,000 people, that's no joke, man. That's a lot of folks.
Yeah.
But you all
That's
right
hospitals.
Yeah, I got my phone charged, and we got a little generator going on, keep fans and stuff moving. So
That's what's up. Any
circulate
ETA?
the air.
Any ETA as to when everything will get back up, or they're still
Tomorrow.
working?
Tomorrow.
All right,
Oh, tomorrow.
Excellent.
Yeah, the local power company up here has, they were putting those holiday pay boxes in, right?
Yeah.
I bet they was. I would have been doing the same damn thing, dog.
Hell yeah.
I'd have been doing the same damn thing.
I
Yo,
also
what about
give
food and all that stuff, man? Perishables and shit. Y'all good with that?
Oh yeah,
we'll start something right now, like a GoFundMe.
Yeah,
like, yo,
if you got generators, then you should be good, right?
Yeah, no, we're doing all right. We're just like, we don't have lights and stuff working, but we phone lights, we got flashlights around here. We're good. But I do want to get some prayers up to CJ2K. That's terrible. Being diagnosed with ALS.
Yeah, bro.
Absolutely.
That's terrible, man.
That's tragic.
Yeah. It's good to see a lot of the response. A lot of the players are out supporting. Like I saw one with Shady. I think he said his mom, suffered from ALS, and a lot of people out there. It's a terrible disease, man. It's a horrible disease. So
Lou Gehrig's disease. Yep.
Yeah, prayers out to them, man. It's a terrible, terrible disease.
Yeah. Now, I'm sure everyone has been waiting for me to answer this question.
I was thinking about you, Theo.
I intentionally didn't make too much of a mention of it.
Yeah, man. I was thinking
about
that's
you. It.
All right. So I will say this on behalf of quite a majority of the Lions fan base. Thank God he's gone.
Really?
I will tell you this, Leo. The fact that we cut him so quick after these allegations, that shows that we're not fucking with any kind of lawsuit like that. And, learning some of the details of the case, it's just like, you can't fix stupid. I mean, we just signed him to a $25 million contract, and you're going and doing what you did, or allegedly did. I should specify that.
Right.
It's just one of those things where even Detroit fans aren't going to tolerate that kind of stuff. The other thing too was he was kind of a mid corner, at best. He wasn't that great, and he was always hurt. So with him being
Okay.
gone, it's not. I'm not emotionally attached to it, and frankly, I think Detroit fans, we were just kind of over him after last season. And I can say that, yeah, he was a bust. We should not have drafted him in the first round. We should have waited if we wanted him that bad for him to fall. But it's like, Detroit cutting him after, the sleuth of lawsuits, may I add, that he, a part of the league. I know you got the Commanders basically trying to sign a restraining on Brandon Ayuk, is what we're hearing around the rumor mill now. But it's one of those things where Detroit cut him, and you know what? I can't say we were wrong for doing it.
Right.
And if the lawsuit does go through and he does actually, go to prison, we don't have to pay him a single dime, because that was part of the conduct clause in his contract.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Linda Kynes with the $5 super chat. She said, "Is Caleb Downs going to play your 3 other cornerback positions along with the defensive and the 2 linebacker positions?"
Damn.
Linda Kynes is not
Linda. Yeah, Linda. She got it out today, boy. She ain't taking no prisoners.
No, and I ain't mad at her either. You know what I'm saying?
Go for it. These people need a reality check, man.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Drew.
A reality check.
Yeah,
bro.
but that's the whole thing with the Lions and Terry and Arnold. I'm sure if you asked a bunch of people like me, you're gonna hear the exact same response of, you can't fix stupid, and that's pretty much about it. There's nothing I can do, and if the league does suspend him, if the leagues fall through, I imagine the league will.
Oh yeah.
And then not face any repercussions for your career. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. But other than that, the Lions draft, that's the reason why the Lions drafted the way they did in the draft. We doubled up on every position in defense. So
yeah.
Shout out
Next
to
man
Warren,
up.
the Eagles Collective Podcast.
There he is.
What's
Hey,
up,
Warren,
fellas?
Look who we
What's going
found.
on, brother?
Dio.
Hey,
Dio.
what up, Warren?
What the hell is going on over there in Detroit?
What up, though?
I just
What
answered
up,
the
though?
damn question. No, don't yell at me. I just answered that goddamn question. You don't fix stupid, so we let him go.
Hey Theo, tell him you're not responsible for what happens on 8 Mile, man. Come on now.
Hey,
You're not responsible for that.
What?
Yeah.
So what is
I had a
y'all's
coworker tell me the
plan?
exact same thing, man.
Mom's spaghetti.
Did y'all pick up a cornerback in the draft, or what's y'all's play right now?
We have a lot of cornerback depth, so it's just next man
Right.
up.
Okay.
Right.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
there were a lot of people advocating for the Lions to go after Josh Metellus from the Vikings as a replacement, but it's like, it's a division rival. They're gonna fleece us for him. So
Yeah.
I don't give it any credence.
Absolutely. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. Not right now. You know what I'm saying?
It's just when you hear the story, you're just like,
Oh yeah, Warren. Duh.
you got money for this. You can fix this issue.
Exactly.
And then it's the wrong
It's
people.
called insurance, Warren.
And then it came out to be the wrong people. That's what's even worse.
Dude.
He pulled a Pushaisky.
He pulled an OJ. Remember OJ did that?
That's crazy.
So all right, that's something I haven't heard before. So he basically what?
He found out, I guess someone had stolen some of his merch.
Yeah, someone stole like $250 worth, or $250,000 worth of something down in Miami.
Yeah.
And so he put a crew together to go get all of his stuff back, or do whatever they did. And apparently they got the wrong people. So and they apparently have never heard of a paper trail. So they had a paper trail that's longer than a fucking CVS receipt. So you can kind of imagine where that one went from there.
I'll be damned.
Stupid.
Yeah, it's crazy, and it's like you get insurance for your Airbnb. Like
Yeah.
you get insurance for that stuff.
Come on, man.
Like that was.
It's not like he's hurting for money too. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, I guess it's
We
just
signed
one of
him
those
for
things.
25 mil.
That's what I'm saying. Come on, bro. Come on, man.
Right.
It's Theo could not be more like, yeah, I expected this one out of, like, you don't expect this kind of fuck up, but when you see it, you're like, yeah, I can believe that.
I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theory person or anything, but do you feel like he didn't plan it, but he told them if this goes down, just say that I like shaked everything, that I started everything because he can actually afford a better lawyer to get out of it?
Okay.
Honestly, I don't know Warren, and personally, I don't even really care anymore. We cut him; he's done.
I feel it. I feel it.
Detroit isn't going to stand for this mess when you
What
have
up, Chris?
Dan Campbell. So, yeah, it's one of those things where that kind of behavior or anything close to that is not going to be tolerated with an organization, like Detroit now that's, trying to turn a chapter on a dark page in history. So,
Right.
It's one of those things where Detroit, I think, absolutely had every right to cut him. I think the speed of which we cut him was incredible.
Yeah.
Because I think it was only 2 days after the lawsuit was officially made public.
Almost immediately.
And we were like, get your fucking ass out of here.
Yeah, you got to go.
Yeah.
And normally when a team moves that fast, they've done their own internal investigation.
Exactly.
So they must have found out some shit, and it was like, nah, we out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's one of the clause. It was like a code of conduct clause that is like, hey, we don't have to pay him, what we've already paid. We don't have to pay, what we have to pay in the future. We just, we've already paid him for what it was worth. So there's no additional cost. So
his whole life is over now. That's crazy.
It's a wrap, man. It's a wrap.
His football life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, we don't even know how much. We don't even know how much time he's getting.
Yeah.
They're saying up to life if all the charges stick.
They said life?
They're saying life.
Damn. Did anybody die?
No.
It's just it was what is it?
It's
kidnapping?
like
kidnapping.
It's so many charges that are compiled together that they're basically just saying
he's gonna see some years.
Yeah.
There's the potential he's gonna see some years. And again, I think that's why the team did what they did when they did. You know what I'm saying? They must have they like either way he ain't gonna be playing next year, even if
absolutely not. Look, even if he beats the charges, he's not gonna beat an NFL suspension.
Right.
Because even the league has a little bit more tolerance or less tolerance than the Lions do for that.
Right.
So,
right. And the Lions exercise that right to be able to, rescind that contract.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying, and he's already been paid. Put like this, he's been paid enough that he can pay for his lawyers, hopefully, if he still got that money.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Every rookie money he may have already seen or what have you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And there's no telling if there's some language in that contract that if this was to ever happen, that they can't recoup some signing bonus money or some shit like that. You never know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he's gonna owe the Lions money, bro.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't think we can get the signing bonus back, but I think we get all the cap space he would have taken up if the actual charges go through.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's like 15 mil in cap space. So.
Oh, that's big.
Yeah, it's quite a few dollars.
So you guys can make a deal, make a move,
We can make a replacement corner if we need to.
Yeah. Hey, we got Keely Ringo for you.
No, absolutely not. You've been trying to give me Keely Ringo for
Give
months.
us a third
now.
rounder.
I keep saying no to you.
Give us a third rounder, Theo.
No, fuck that. You can give them to Cleveland for a third rounder. They got plenty.
Hey, I still think I have Detroit as one of my teams is going to make it deep in the playoffs.
Yeah, I same. We were talking. Some of my coworkers and I were talking today, and it's like if the Rams don't fucking make it deep into the playoffs, like the NFC Championship game, ooh, somebody's getting fired. Somebody has got to get fired.
People already crowning the Rams.
Yeah, they already, especially Dallas. Dallas fans been glazing.
I see it, and it's like you can't tell me that you're assembling the literal Avengers of football, and you don't win the Super Bowl. Ooh, and I told them it's like if they don't win that division, somebody's gonna be coming for Sean McVay's job.
Yay!
Oh, you see it? They don't win the division.
If they don't win that division, I think McVay is going to be on a very hot seat.
I think they win the division for sure.
Yeah. I don't think Seattle will be as big of a threat as they were last year.
Yeah.
And the 49ers, they're a rogue card, maybe. But against the Rams, I don't have high hopes.
Yeah.
And not to mention, there's a bunch of other teams in the NFC that can refill that spot. So.
Yeah. And just so you know, I said something earlier. I just want to address this because Function said Aaron Donald will come back just to tear a hamstring, especially if he's not in training camp. I said I don't think training camp is harder. I don't think training camp is harder than Aaron Donald's home workouts. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I just saw him destroy Jared Verse.
He's a monster.
You know what I'm saying? Jared Verse told Aaron Donald's wife to call the cops. So that tells you right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right. Yeah, all right. So Anthony Jet, the Barbarian said, I'll drive Ringo to Detroit personally.
I'll throw him back in the river and he'll float down to Philadelphia for you.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I'll slap a return to sender label on him and send him back.
You can have Ja'Cory and Bennett, man.
Yeah.
You go ahead and keep living that fantasy, Drew. You just go ahead and keep having that.
Y'all need help.
You know what I'm saying? But I've been saying,
but we got help. We drafted help. That's why we have it.
Yeah, if y'all drafted, y'all should be in a good position.
Yeah,
bad. Theo, who in the secondary has you excited? Absent Terrion
Arnold. So Kirby Joseph is coming back.
I forgot about Kirby.
So you do have Kirby. BB's supposed to be coming back I think it's middle of the season, though he's made a remarkable improvement.
Mm-hmm.
So
is he going to start off on PUP? Is he going to start off on PUP?
He might, yeah.
Yeah.
They're saying he might be available like week 4 at the earliest. So he'll be here before any if potentially anything goes wrong, serious damage is done. Then Aiden Hutchinson is working with Derek Moore. So there's that edge rushing duo you have right there. Linebackers, the ones we picked up in free agency, I think it's DJ Wonium. That man is a beast, and Detroit is actually breaking down their practices now. They're not doing what they did last year, which is causing the full contact practices. They're actually doing padded practices now. So I think there's a massive emphasis on Detroit being healthy this year rather than, that full physical.
You talked about that before, Theo. Like, I ain't gonna front. I remember you were beating that drum all last season.
Mm-hmm.
Got to taper it back.
What I'm saying? So do you feel like this effort Is that do you like what you see so far? You just need to
Oh,
see.
absolutely.
Okay, yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
You
I'd
know,
be on the
I
same. I'd be the
think
same way.
I think the thing that not a lot of people are realizing now is that Drew Petzing, our new offensive coordinator, and Mike Kafka are
Yeah.
probably calming down Dan Campbell a little bit
Mm-hmm.
because, you know, we saw the results last year when it was basically just Dan by himself running the offense. It was the
Right.
5th ranked offense in the league. Don't get me wrong, it's a very potent
Mhm.
offense, but mistakes were made and mistakes that were costing some of our games. So now that you have one of the top rushing coordinators in the league with Jahmyr Gibbs and Pacheco, I think we're good on that. And then you have Mike Kafka to help speed up Goff a little bit when it comes to making those pinpoint accurate passes. So I think Detroit is in an incredible position right now for the division. And I think not a lot of people know this, right? Or not. I didn't know. I didn't think about it until my coworker actually mentioned it today. When Ben Johnson left, he left a situation where it was Dan Campbell and Ben Johnson to go to Chicago and be just Ben Johnson. And we swept him. So, look, I think Chicago is a very, all right team, but I don't think Caleb Williams is all that just yet. If he has yet to beat Detroit, he's going to be in a battle for his life come Thanksgiving when we play him for the first time. So
I think Chicago is building something foundationally solid so far. They're starting to get there foundationally.
Yeah.
It's
and
still
don't get me wrong, I respect the hell out of Ben Johnson. I think
right.
he was a fantastic coordinator here in Detroit. I fucking hate that he went to Chicago a week after the playoff loss, but it's I can't do nothing about that.
Right.
But I'm happy for him and his opportunity out there in Chicago. But I still think Detroit's going to win the division. I don't think Chicago sweeps Detroit this year. It'll be either a 1-1 or we sweep them situation because I don't really have faith in that Chicago defense. Because if we were trouncing them last year and they have the first place schedule this year, I don't know. I think
wow, Chicago has the first place schedule. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because they won the division last year. Yeah.
That's right. Fuck.
Yeah, so the spotlight is on now.
I'm going to say, Theo. I'm going to say, I think Chicago might be that team that surprises everybody. I don't know.
I think they certainly have the capability for it.
Mm-hmm.
I said it to I say it to a lot of people I meet. I think it'll be Detroit and Chicago this year that are fighting for the divisional crown.
I agree.
And that there's that Week 18 game in Soldier Field for at the end of the season. So if the way I'm thinking it goes down, it'll be a divisional fight and a playoff seeding. I have tremendous respect for Chicago. I don't think Green Bay is going to be what it was. Honestly, I think Green Bay's floundering at this point, and I think they might need to accept the fact that they're in a rebuild. And, I know it's shocking to say Green Bay in a rebuild because they haven't done it in 30 plus years, but I think Green Bay is finally, starting to feel all the wear and tear from that continuous Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, and now you have Jordan Love, who honestly, I think if Jordan Love doesn't perform this season, I think he's out of Green Bay.
Yeah,
I would imagine that they would be looking to be drafting his replacement.
Yeah,
they've got I feel like Green Bay is trying to avoid the waters that Dallas is entering into, and I would say they are only thigh deep in these waters. And the waters that I'm talking about is the wasting of of a career like
Yeah.
CD. You know what I'm saying? I think they're wasting his career. Like there's going to come a point where CD Lamb's just going to want to win a Super Bowl above being loyal to the team. You know what I'm saying? And he's got some pretty good years still ahead of him that he could perform at a high level. The problem is that
those years are fading fast.
Yes. Thank you, Theo. And on top of that, you know what I'm saying, the amount of years it would take to, basically rebuild the defense is not going to be the kind of years that spell Super Bowl. And while he is where he is right now, you could probably get one or a first and a second, if not two firsts for CD Lamb. You see what I'm saying? While you can. And
Dallas fans, this is not besmirching CD Lamb, the player. This is simply looking at the business side of the NFL.
Yes. I'm looking at the amount of time, because absent when you talk to a lot of Cowboy fans,
because when receivers get old, they get old quick.
Yeah. No doubt, Dr. Jen. And don't say nothing else. Don't say, Dr. Jen, don't say nothing. Don't come back talking about it. Okay? Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I forgot that's going on now, but that's all right. It'll be there when I'm ready, when I'm done here. But I do think that while you can still get a lot, CD Lamb will still give you a haul. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I don't know if they're going to sign a George Pickens. You see what I'm saying?
They're not going to sign him.
Yeah, and for the amount, for what you could get for George Pickens, for CD Lamb and George Pickens too, because George Pickens is playing under the franchise tag, so they would have to trade him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It would still be a trade, which means they could still get something, a sign and trade type thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for CD Lamb, oh yeah, they can get potentially two number ones. You know what I'm saying? If not a number one and a number two. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Again, not
because there are teams that are hurting for receivers right now.
Right.
CD Lamb?
Right.
Shit.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Big Pickens said a CD Jalen reunion.
I just
Lemons is that's because CD is he's more like a slot. Most of his production and his careers come from the slot because he really can't get open that much on the outside. You have to either put him in motion or put him in the slot. So Lemon is that guy right now.
Big Pickens might have started something with this, because after I just said all that shit about CD Lamb, you know what I'm saying, and I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, we actually could afford that.
We could
afford that. Even and not only that though, but his salary as is like, okay, yeah, I'll take that. However many more years he got left on that contract.
But see, Leo, here's the thing with Jerry Jones. They drafted CD.
Mm-hmm.
They're not gonna let him go. They'll get rid of.
They drafted Micah.
Yeah, but Micah was showing his ass. Micah was just, But they'll let Pickens go because like CD is one of Jerry's guys. To be honest with you, I would keep Pickens over CD. I'm not.
That's what a lot of Cowboy fans are saying too.
Really?
A lot of them are talking like that.
I'm hater. I would keep Pickens. I would take Pickens over CD. I just would. And it's
really?
Not the CD. Yeah, I would. I'm not saying CD is trash. Don't get your panties in a bunch. To me, Pickens is that dog. To me, he don't drop passes.
Plus,
CD
he's a lot younger.
And he's younger. CD drops passes in key moments. He does do that. I think he's Pickens is a 50-50 guy, where he's going to go up and get the ball. CD, not so much now. He's getting older. and he's a lot more injury prone. So I would keep Pickens over CD if it was me, but that's their problem.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
see, go ahead, Warren.
No, no, I'm listening. I just think at the same time that's all based off of one season. So we need to see him
Yeah,
like add on
we
to
need
that.
more years in the performance review
Yeah.
before we make a total decision.
Yeah, CD's had more he's had more seasons high performing like that than Pickens. I guess we would have to see another season of that with Pickens to see if it's continuous or is it just 4 year contract and that's it.
But for me, I think you okay. The production is going to be pretty much the same. Dak is a very good quarterback. He's going to get the CD. He's going to get the ball to Pickens. I don't think Pickens may not have what he had 14 last year.
Mm-hmm.
He may not have 14 this year. Let's say he has 12, 12, 50, 13 maybe. Um, I think that's good. I don't think his production is going to drop off to where he's going to have like,
Yeah.
900.
But we can't base it on a singular. We need those consistent types of numbers in order to
Yeah.
in order for justifiable money to be made.
And
Right.
I'm gonna add this too to that, Drew. Do you really think they did anything different on offense with the Cowboys?
I don't
The team?
think
No,
Okay,
no.
so all these other teams, even the NFC East division, we've had a whole season of film to
Mm-hmm.
watch them
Oh yeah,
to
for
be
sure.
able to scheme on them.
Oh yeah,
So
sure.
that's what's gonna make their season a little bit more
Difficult.
difficult
Yeah,
because at the same time we went into this season not knowing what type of production not CD but Pickens was gonna
Pickens.
actually have.
Right. There was
We didn't know what type of yeah, we didn't know what was expected. Kind
yeah,
of like with the Jaden Daniels experiment. Like nobody expected Jaden Daniels to just take off like that.
yeah,
To be
Now
all
with
that.
two
Yeah,
yeah.
seasons of film, we
yeah,
know how to we know how to defend against that. So
yeah.
the good
Yeah.
defenses are gonna come up with schemes on how to stop that or at
Absolutely.
least slow it down.
That's
That's
true.
fair. And so
That's
Yeah.
Warren,
true.
let me ask you this, bro. Let me ask you this because I think what you're saying is on point. Is it safe to say that Dallas, their offense, will have some struggles, especially early off? And that I think the biggest thing that because they talk, they were like what are top five in top five offense last year.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing,
They were number one in terms of like total offense
okay,
when it comes
number
to like
one total
yards and all
offense,
that.
right? But here's the kicker. Now I brought this up to them before
Mm-hmm.
that they were middle of the pack in the red zone.
Mhm.
So I think they were like 18th or something like that. So what good is it to have number one offense when you can't if you're exchanging field goals with touchdowns with the opposing team, it's
That's
not
what they were
doing.
doing.
And that's exactly what they were doing. So, and that's why that's when you become 7-9-1. I'm not throwing no shade, but now that you have the entire NFL that has book on Shoddy because it was all new. Shoddy was like, okay, here we go. All right, you got your stuff off. Now you come in and there's tape out there, So as opposed to them, averaging 31 points, let's say they average 27. So
Yeah.
how does that look like? Is that enough to get you to the playoffs?
I think where the Dallas Cowboys are right now, them throwing the ball is going to be so obvious to where at this point they need to focus on the run game. I think
Mhm.
that's like that should be the trick up their sleeve that they should be focusing on more of the run game with. You got Williams, who else they got? Blue, I think.
Jadon
Yeah,
Blue,
yeah, they still
My
got
bad,
Blue.
Theo. Come back. My bad, Theo. Come back. I hit
and
the wrong button.
They got Blue, so it's like
Bill Mafia.
utilize they gotta utilize their run game and Cowboy fans gotta be okay with Dak not getting his yards like he used to. If they're really trying to go where they want to go. Like if they just make it be a pass game all day, we got the corners for that. Like
Oh
teams
yeah,
know how to scheme up against that. If
Oh
they
yeah.
trying to change it, you better off just focusing on your run game. But I don't
Mhm.
think they're going to do that at the end of the day. I
And,
think the way they want to do, they want to be explosive by throwing the ball.
mm-hmm.
Mhm. Mhm.
And here's why. Here's why I feel what you're saying is true, Warren, is because the defense, right? The defense, are they going to be able to keep Dallas in games to where it's not a shootout?
Yeah, because they've been parroting the Bengals for so long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
For the NFC. So when they play a Detroit, that defense is not stopping Detroit. You know, when they play against us, they can, say whatever they want to say. But when I look at their corners, when I look at Dallas's corners, uh Ravel, and they're raving about Kobe Durant that they got from the Rams, who's serviceable, but
Mhm.
they're really hyping this guy up. And it's like, if he was that good on a defense like the Rams, why would the Rams let him go? You know?
No, he wasn't that guy on the Rams. I'm sorry,
Well,
but he
that's not.
wasn't.
But
Yeah,
Warren,
he
that's not
wasn't
how
that
they're
guy.
talking. That's not how these guys are talking.
Well, even me and Lloyd were talking about it, and Lloyd was saying that Kobe Durant went to the Super Bowl with the Rams. He had to double check that, and he realized he didn't go to the Super Bowl with them.
Oh,
So
really? So
yeah,
Durant
yeah.
wasn't on that team.
No, he wasn't on that Super Bowl team.
He came the following
Interesting.
year.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, and that was
Okay.
the we were having that conversation about their defense with the Al Harris conversation, Leo. Like
I
we
Yeah.
remember
had that conversation, and I guess they responded to it by what I basically was saying to them is with Al Harris. They said that they're not looking at Christian Parker as their makeup for losing Al Harris. They said Al Harris was a secondary coach that was allowing Bland and Diggs to kind of freelance, basically. He allowed them to freelance. But that freelancing got them interceptions, right? That got
Yeah.
them turnovers.
that.
Yeah.
Right.
So I told him that,
That was
okay,
that was their CP. Like if he's not
yeah,
seeing the parallels, then
yeah. So I said, okay, cool. We'll take the turnovers, all that stuff that y'all got. Let's say y'all won the Super Bowl off of that. Al Harris would be getting a defensive coordinator job just based off that season with those corners, with the interceptions, with the turnovers that they had. Al Harris will have a better chance getting a defensive coordinator position. They were saying no, but I was like, okay, well, look at CP. Look at his production with the cornerbacks that we had.
Mm-hmm.
He went to the Super Bowl with them with uh what's his name? Who do we have? We had with Slay, Quinion, Coop, Reed, and who else do we have as our other safety?
Mark
Um,
Epps.
Oh,
No, that was the one we lost.
oh,
We
Chauncey,
yeah,
Chauncey
Chauncey
Chauncey.
Gardner.
Yeah. And I was like, so we did all that with Chauncey Gardner freelancing and not actually listening to what Christian Parker wanted to do. I was like, so what is it? What is so different about if Al Harris would have won the Super Bowl, he would have gotten defensive coordinator job, just like how CP got a defensive coordinator job from winning the Super Bowl because all the turnovers that he was getting with that team, and then he goes to the Bears, he gets turnovers too. The Bears led in turnovers with Al Harris there. So what he's doing is clearly getting some type of production that's giving them an advantage on the defense.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is, I guess they were trying to downplay Al Harris, and I was like, no, because he would
Nope.
have gotten a defensive coordinator position if y'all would have won a Super Bowl. Y'all, like, let's be real here. Like,
Yeah.
you can't downplay him
Well,
now
They
I
that
I
he's
love
gone.
Harris too,
I
Warren.
think
They loved
speaking of,
Al Harris.
Al Harris, right?
Say that
I
again,
think
Yeah.
Theo.
this is a case of seller's remorse.
Oh
Is
yeah.
is
Yes.
what I'm hearing.
Oh yeah, for
Theo,
sure.
so here's what happened, right?
It's true.
They
The
are
other
so
day,
fucking jealous that Chicago was able to propel that defense to something serviceable. And I think this is just a big case of seller's remorse. There's no other way to put
yes.
it.
That's true.
Theo, I said like we had D'Angelo on here the other night. It was D'Angelo that brought that up, right? No. Who was it that brought it? That
That was me that brought that up.
it was Warren. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why Lloyd called me out on it. Yeah.
Then you must have struck a nerve because it's true.
Oh
At
yeah,
the
for
end
sure.
of the day, you know what I'm saying, and maybe a lot of Cowboy fans hadn't even thought about that themselves, because there's no way you're going to let Al Harris walk out the door, watch what he did in Chicago, and be like, oh no, you know what I'm saying. And then Christian Parker is their Al Harris makeup.
Well, Leo, if you remember, before Al Harris left, some of the fans were talking about they wanted Al Harris to be the defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
They were beating the drums.
They were talking about Al Harris back then the way we were talking about Christian Parker now.
Oh yeah, they loved Al Harris.
It was the same thing. I was like, yeah.
They were like, make Al Harris, get rid of this Al Harris. And when he left, they were distraught. They were distraught. So, but let me, Theo, let me ask you this, looking from the outside in. I think what Warren was talking about was that looking at a team, if you have a solid defense and a good running game, right?
Yep.
And we kind of, Dallas, I don't think we're going to see that. You never know. But we're looking at Dak throwing for 5,000 yards. Defense is very suspect. Run game, decent. When I look at other teams within the division, what team do you see outside of the Eagles that can have a solid defense, a good run game to help out the quarterback? That could be, a team that can overstep maybe Dallas. Mm-hmm. Or am I like projecting here? Because, when I think about that
division,
I'm not seeing, I don't see it like, I just see exactly what I saw last year with Dallas, the last 2 years. If that's going to be
I think the Giants could probably make a run for that second place.
Mm-hmm.
You got Cam Scatterbo. If Dart, somehow manages to get off of the field and not try and get CTE every down, I think the Giants are a very lethal, unit, especially when you have John Harbaugh, leading the helm. He's very contrarian with, keeping players as healthy as possible. So I think, the Giants probably make a run. The Commanders, I just don't know. I really don't know with the Commanders.
Yeah,
I don't see it with the Commanders.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
Look, I think the shocking thing to me would be if the Commanders make that wild card spot. If they somehow pull it off. I don't know. Because you've got, you've got Dan Quinn, who is an all right coach, but let's not forget this is the 28-3 guy.
Yeah.
And look, I just think that I think it'll be the Giants that'll probably supersede both Dallas and the Commanders, when it comes to overall talent. And yeah, it's hard to gauge the NFC East, but I think the Giants will probably be like the wild card within the division.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
Yeah,
I
think rival I could give that's close to you maybe would be. It would probably have to be Detroit when it comes to like overall, a solid defense and a serviceable defense. When it comes to like, in the NFC itself, but there's not like a super defense that's been prepared with a good running game to allow, the time being taken off the clock and having that defense to shut down, any opposing point other than the Detroit Eagles. The Rams can maybe do it, but then again, they've got an extremely high-powered receiver core. So it's just, I think Detroit and Philly are alone with the whole strong defense, extremely strong running game. Yeah, but I can see the Giants making a play for that second spot within the division. It's hard for the NFC East, but I don't think the Cowboys can realistically, they need to prove that they can win. That they can have a winning record first before I can start, giving like valid, playoff criticism to the Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm
And they need
curious
to
to
win
see how the
playoff.
Cowboys defense goes up against mobile quarterbacks. I think that's something that I'm curious to see. Can they actually defend against a mobile quarterback? Because a lot of defenses can't do that. They're good defenses, but when there's a mobile quarterback, they just fold. So it's seeing how they respond to that.
Alrighty, gentlemen. Unfortunately, I must retire for the night. Power is, a luxury
brother.
still. But
Good to see
I
you,
will lead you to a piece of NFL news. Please try and look up the David Montgomery interview. He's recently done an interview since leaving Detroit, and I think it's a very good interview. He said Dan Campbell is one of my personal favorite coaches of all time. I have massive respect for the Lions, but he knew that as soon as Jameer was drafted, it was kind of, oh, I'm not probably going to finish here. So, and Detroit, traded him and we got good value. And he got to start somewhere where he deserves to start. And I have tremendous respect for David Montgomery. And that's about it. All right, gentlemen. I will see you probably Tuesday or whenever you guys next come on.
It's going to be on Tuesday. It's going to be on Tuesday. Theo, just know that, here at the Bird section, we love you and we're holding you up in prayer, man.
Thanks, man. Yeah, man. Good to see you, brother.
Your absence has been notable. I just want you to know that. So whenever we go for long periods of time without hearing from you,
provide the full Theo experience on Tuesday when the power is restored and Theo can start up the air conditioners again.
My man.
Good to see you, brother.
All right, bro. Take care, man.
Have a good night, gentlemen.
Good night,
bro. Good night, chat.
That was wild, bro. You know what I'm saying? That was wild. We needed that. Thanks again to Theo.
Man,
y'all make sure y'all keep Theo and his family in y'all's prayers.
Yeah, keep Detroit in prayers, man.
Keep Detroit. Yeah, I did not know it was.
I didn't know that either.
You know what I'm saying? That was new for me. So once again, shout out to Theo and the entire Detroit Lions fan base right there in Michigan. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Sending y'all prayers from out this way, y'all.
Yeah, for sure.
Hold on. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. There we go. All right. Very telling. I will say this when I think about it, because New York, they had their own little version of a Christian Parker type of hire. And what I mean by that is Denard Wilson served as Jim Harbaugh's defensive back coach.
Oh, yeah.
A few years ago. And so
we forget about Denard Wilson.
Denard Wilson, yeah, and he was the Tennessee Titans defensive coordinator last year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like here you have another example of a secondary coach being promoted to defensive coordinator, and now on his second team filling that role of DC. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
he was another name that Dallas was talking about too.
Denard Wilson.
Yeah,
I think it was. I think that was the name, Drew.
Yep, Denard Wilson was another person that they were talking. And see, go ahead, finish your thought, bro. I don't want to jump off.
Like my thought process is when you have that kind of continuity in terms of familiarity with the defensive coordinator and the head coach, and mind you, this is the head coach's inaugural staff on this team, his first year with this new team. First year with a new team in like 20 years. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? So if you know when you're making that kind of a move, it's important that your coaching staff is the best that you could find, that you could put together. You know what I'm saying? And I
Right.
imagine, the thought behind that says to me, I think the Giants are going to shock the shit out of a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Including us in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? So, it is notable. You don't just look past them. You know what I'm saying? So I'll give them that.
Well, we'll definitely see Sunday night when they play the
Oh yeah.
Cowboys what they looking like.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And all the things because lead commander was on here and he asked, "Are we nervous about playing the Commanders on week 1?"
Or who nervous about the
There you
Commanders?
go. That's that.
Yeah. That was the response.
I asked,
But
"Are y'all nervous about playing
yeah,
us week 1?" You
you
know what I'm
should be.
saying? Like this is that they get the Super Bowl the first game.
Basically.
We're their Super Bowl. We're
I
the
would just say,
Commanders.
stop it. Stop it.
Yeah.
Get some help.
Warren, they cannot help themselves. We know
Get some
this.
help.
Okay, we know this. And now when you look at the whole thing with Brandon Ayuk and JD5, I don't think Brandon Ayuk's coming to Washington.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
JD, man. Brandon hit him with the
Talked about his
you're from under
mom.
your
He said, "Yeah,
moms, dude.
tell
Yeah,
you
he
with your
talked about
mom."
his moms, dude. That's
And
crazy.
Jay Daniels said, "I hope you enjoy that early retirement." Oh, whoa! You know what
I
I'm
just
saying?
feel like with the Commanders, Vic Fangio is just going to tell the defensive line, go after the quarterback. It's like I
Yeah,
just I just feel like it's just one of those type of games. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's no knock on them, but it's just go after the quarterback.
right.
Pin your ears back and just go after him.
Because
Yeah,
their receivers, they still have McLaurin, but we know what Quinion does to Scary. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, I don't see much of a threat there. I like their running backs though. Their running back room is stacked. They
Who
got
do they
Oh,
hella
have?
they got
huh?
hella running backs. Washington, their running back room is stacked.
Yeah, they
Who do
got.
they have though?
No, they got a good
Uh,
one.
oh, the kid
Exactly.
they had last week, Fred. No, the kid last year they call him Fred.
Or
Yeah,
Bill or some shit like
Bill.
that.
Yeah,
Bill, yeah, that
yeah,
dude, he was
and they
nice,
picked
man.
up somebody else too.
Yeah, I can't think of offhand, but their running back room is pretty decent, and their
Yeah.
O line is gotten better.
Well, they
So,
picked up the kid from Penn State, right?
oh,
Oh,
was that him?
Singletary?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
so
So it's what I'm saying, yeah, they're going to be. They're not as bad off as one would think they are.
So you
no.
think they're gonna give us trouble, Drew?
You know what? I think that first game could be closer than what we want it to be because
It's the first game.
we both have two new offensive coordinators, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be a feel, a process where teams are trying to fill things out. But I think because of our defense, I can see us winning a game like 28-17, something like that. You know what I mean?
Because you
Um,
know we have the best defensive tackles in the NFC East, right?
oh, for sure. I mean, not only the tackles, but just all around defense, like
Because
linebackers.
I looked up the stats and our defensive tackles are better than the Cowboys' defensive tackles.
Oh yeah,
Kenny Clark
our
at
tackles are like Kenny Clark. Come on,
Kenny Clark at who's the other DT?
Merle's almost better than Kenny Clark.
Quentin Williams.
Quentin Williams.
Quentin Williams is a dog. I ain't gonna hold you. Quentin
Yeah,
Williams
but
is.
Let me give you some stats here. I did a little research.
here
Come
we
on with
go.
it. Come on with it. Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Quentin
Okay.
Williams is nice though.
So Jordan Davis,
Yeah.
72 total tackles,
Mm-hmm.
34 solo tackles,
Mm-hmm.
38 assists tackles,
Mm-hmm.
4.5 sacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quentin Williams, 53 total tackles,
Damn.
26 solo tackles,
Mm.
27 assists, 2.5 sacks.
Yeah, but you listen to them, they have you convinced that Quentin Williams is better than Jordan Davis. Let
Yeah.
alone Jalen Carter.
Damn.
And
That's
he
for sure.
actually had more production with the Jets
Then he did
than
with
the
Dallas.
Cowboys.
Huh. Do
Yeah.
you wouldn't happen to have Moro Jomo's numbers to compare
Oh,
with
I
it?
got it. I got it.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
do it.
of course he does.
Let's
Of
do
course
it.
he
So
does.
so Kenny Clark, uh 36 total tackles,
All right.
17 solo tackles,
Hmm.
19 assists, 3 sacks. That's Kenny Clark. Now, do you want Jalen Carter or do you want a Jomo first?
Give me Jomo first.
Jomo, 38 total tackles, 17 solo tackles, 21 assists, 6 sacks.
Damn. So his so Jomo, our third string, has better numbers or comparable numbers than Kenny Clark.
And Jalen Carter actually has the least amount of production out of all those defensive tackles, but
But he
that's
was hurt.
because he's getting double teamed.
Right.
And he had bad shoulders.
And he's playing
Yeah,
with Jordan Davis
yeah,
and Moro Jomo.
Damn. Yeah, they
yeah.
can't touch us at
And now
tackle.
and then you're gonna add motherfucking what's my man name that we just picked up? Motherfucking
The Nigerian
Jonathan
name.
Bernard. The fuck?
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
I don't think we're gonna see. We're not gonna see him for like another 2-3 years.
No, I agree. I agree.
Who's that?
Yeah, Jonathan Grenard, bro. He I like him better than Jalen Thomas that we had last year. I think he's gonna go off.
I
I
said
think
because he doesn't have to be anything other than a football
he
player. He
doesn't.
ain't gotta be the man. He ain't gotta be a captain. He ain't gotta be shit. He just all he gotta do is just be
I
him.
think I think he needs to get it's gonna sound weird, but he needs to be able to get his hips right. Like he's too stiff. He's way too stiff when he plays. So
Who's that?
they need to get him to loosen up a little bit.
The good news is he's got Clint Hurt coaching him now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you see it,
Cause Malata, how long did it take Malata? Like 3 years to get
3 years.
started?
Yeah.
It took him like
Yep.
3 years.
So
Yep.
it's probably gonna take him about 3 years.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
And
And then
see, go ahead.
He'll be after Ty Robinson. I look at it like that. Like
Mhm.
after Ty Robinson has his when he's up for contract, that's when the Jomo's gonna start showing up.
he becomes eligible this year.
Yeah, Ojomo.
Ty Robinson came out with Jalen Carter.
No, he came
No,
out.
he
He came out last year.
came out last
Oh,
year.
he came
Yeah,
out
he was a
last
rookie.
year?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he came
Last
out the
year?
year we won the Super Bowl. Yeah,
That's 2 years ago. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, he wasn't a
yeah.
rookie.
He was in the 2025 draft.
he came out with Makuba.
Yeah, he came out
Yeah.
with McCuba and
Oh shit.
Campbell.
Yeah, he came out with Makuba and Campbell. Yeah.
Oh shit. The Vanilla
He
Gorilla.
was I think he was the third or the fourth round pick.
Yeah, I think it was the fourth.
Yeah, I think he was like the fourth
No,
round.
third because they got McWilliams in the fourth.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm.
So D
This
line,
team is
man,
loaded.
they can't. No team in this division can touch our tackles.
No, we have the best interior defensive tackles,
Yeah, and I think we have the best front seven altogether.
and we have the best secondary.
Oh yeah, we
That's
got the
true.
best secondary in
Yeah.
the league. They can't
So
touch.
it's like that's where I'm like, where's the respect at on the defense? But you give all this respect to the Rams.
Let me tell you the problem. Here's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, the Rams gave up Jared Verse just to keep Myles Garrett from coming here. That's why they did that. Okay. And let's just keep it all the way a buck. You know what I'm saying? The reason why the Los Angeles Rams traded for Myles Garrett was so that Myles Garrett wouldn't come here. Okay. That's
Yeah.
number one. Number two, I think that at the end of the day, when you hear people talk or lack of talking about the Eagles defense, is because I think they deep down inside they fear it. And as time gets closer and closer, and you hear all these stories, especially when training camp starts, and they start talking about Tariq Woolen and Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean, just them three, not Makuba, not Epps, or Wisniewski, or not even the front four. I'm talking about just those three, not even the linebackers. That's scary, which is why the Trent McDuffie acquisition was so big for them. Because at the end of the day, Trent McDuffie does bolster that secondary that they have. But
Absolutely.
personnel to personnel, position to position, as good as they are, and I'm talking about the Rams, you know what I'm saying, position by position,
No.
compared to the Eagles, their secondary is still suspect compared to the Eagles. Not any other team, just the Eagles. You know, and if they bring when Aaron Donald comes back or whatever, you know what I'm saying, that front four is just going to be scary. That's it, scary.
Yeah.
You know, now here's the thing. We have a O-line when healthy that handles scary very well. Okay? And that's why I say if I have to face this defense like everyone else does, who's going to play them this year, this is the offense I would want to play. I would want to face that defense. Now, their offense, you have to be running on all cylinders, you know what I'm saying, just to compete with the Eagles defense, to withstand what's coming on, because it's a no-fly zone going on with them. Plus, their pass rush is going to be relentless. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to be relentless. So you better, you know, if I'm the Rams, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't just get stuck and concentrating on the fact that Aaron Donald is going to be back. I would also be looking at your run game, and I would be looking at that passing game, and hopefully, you know, and I don't mean this, and I'm not trying to be funny or anything like that, but I hope that Puka has gotten through his demons and stuff. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he was at the all white party over the weekend, so he's clearly
Like,
at a rehab.
oh, really? At what? Mike Rubin's all white party?
Yeah, he was out there.
Okay. All right. So, hey, sounds like to me like he's doing okay. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Prayers up.
I haven't heard anything crazy about him out here in LA yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's been low. It's been
So
low key.
no news is good news. That's how we look at it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I will take not hearing things and all that as good news in terms of just being a human and thinking about someone's overall betterment rather than just their football play.
Yeah.
I can afford to do that. I can afford to be that way, and I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, that's some good stats, Warren. That's good to know, bro.
Warren,
Yeah,
what are your
I'll
feelings
send it to y'all too.
Warren,
Yeah.
what's your feelings on Jalen getting together with the guys over the weekend?
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing is just I wish Lemon was out there
Oh, Makai was. I thought Makai was with him.
because I didn't see Lemon out there.
Okay.
I think it's a move in the right direction. Like that's one thing. I think Jalen typically does that with all of the players.
He does.
Every season he typically takes them out, but lately it was no AJ Brown was around, but
Mm-hmm.
now you're getting everybody. Lemon might have been there, Lemon might not, but it sounds like Jalen kind of set it up and had them do a whole weekend thing where they were practicing on the field together and they were like going out golfing. So that's just good. You just building the camaraderie and you building up that chemistry with everybody. Like that's a threat, bro. Like that's a threat itself.
Yeah, that camaraderie is important, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I'm not
important.
even mad. I'm not even
Like you
mad.
got Elijah Moore out there. I saw Elijah Moore. I saw Dallas Goddard, Hollywood Brown, Wicks, Devontae, Stowers. I saw Cooper out there. So it was a solid amount. They're over at the UCF stadium just practicing. So I like it.
Yeah.
And then go out for golf after. So you just building that chemistry with your wide receivers, bro. Like what else could you ask for?
Yeah, I saw the golf footage. That was cool, man. They were vibing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And that's what you need. You need that vibe. You need guys that have confidence in your quarterback. You know what I
Eric
mean?
Ohead said he sees Uar Bernard playing football next season.
Next season? Okay.
Hey,
Not this season, next season.
Yeah, next season. Okay. Like that's
that
I'm
would
sure
be
he's gonna get
tremendous.
some. I wouldn't be surprised if he got some preseason snaps.
well, we definitely gonna see him
Yeah,
preseason.
I think
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
gonna see him in the preseason. My biggest thing is just I don't want to rush anybody out there either.
I don't
If
either.
if
I just
they're
want to
if
see.
they're gonna give us the production that we think they're gonna give us,
right.
um, I don't want to rush anybody out there.
No,
Yeah, you probably want to give them a welcome to the NFL type deal, but nah.
Well, I just had
'Cause
this.
now you're taking reps away from Ty Robinson.
right.
Yeah, I just had this image of my head of Uar Bernard just running out there for. All right, Uar, go ahead, go out there, do your
Dominating.
thing. And he just going out there. Uar!
See, that's a good you view him like the longest yard, buddy from the longest yard.
Yeah, he's so raw.
I love little Michael. Yeah.
Yeah. He broke in my nose.
That's why you view him like that. So it's he's a monster.
Shardy said, "I want to see Uar chase a motherfucker down on special teams."
Yeah.
Come here, give me the ball. I got you.
Or when Nelly goes up to his ear, he's like, "You know what he called me?"
What did he call? What is that? What does that
Oh man, that's funny. Man.
Seganya. That's look when he go out. Whenever he step out on the field, that's what they need to play over the
The
sound.
Lion King.
Yeah, as soon as he
That's
walks
hilarious.
out,
Oh, that's funny.
that'll get him fired up.
That's hilarious, man.
I am Uar Bernard.
That's funny. I am Uwa. That's funny.
Yeah.
Hey, I think we'll see you do some reps though, man.
They said
That's
the
funny.
Uar chants are going at the link are going to be lit. Ooh,
Yeah.
all right. You know what, Shardy? That is going to be one of the things we're going to push from now on. That the chant be.
That would be dope. That would
That
be
would
dope.
be dope.
Ooh,
That would be dope.
that's
That would
what.
be dope.
Let him get cocky like Jordan Davis, bro. Man.
Oh yeah. That would be dope.
He ain't even gonna know what to do. What do I do?
Nah.
I look,
You are.
just get him. Whatever he does, just get him.
You right there.
Okay, you know what I'm saying.
Whoever got the
I am
ball,
watching. Puts me in, coach. I can do it. He'll do it. You know what I'm saying. I run
see
through
Clay
walls.
whispering in his ear.
Yeah, I used to beat up trees, big trees. See, the Lowly says, see, the thing is, when Bernard gets his first big hit and big sack, he's going to really turn up to another level. Just watch. I've seen that. I've been there. Trust. I believe it. I believe it. I believe the first time he do some shit like that, especially if it's just a big hit, one that makes the whole crowd go, ooh.
Yeah, he's going to turn up.
Oh.
So I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer, but this is the only thing about Bernard that I don't see. And I know I was talking about like the hips and all that.
Yeah.
He doesn't, as big as he is, he doesn't look explosive yet.
No.
I think that's the biggest thing.
I don't
like
think
he doesn't look explosive yet.
Look, you know what I think, like what I've seen of him, you know what I'm saying, in his drills and the things that he's doing, you know what he needs? He needs athletic flexibility. He's too
Too stiff.
He's too stiff. He needs to, like he might need what I think he really is going to need. He's going to need a really good stretching coach. You know what I'm saying? The training crew is going to be important because they're going to have to stretch him. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by stretch him, meaning like his muscles are going to have to get used to being pulled back so that he has that, like, so he's able to, properly grow into that explosiveness that Warren's talking about. Because I believe him. I agree with Warren. You know what I'm saying? That's the stuff. Now, here's the thing. Those are I believe those are the things that if D'Angelo were here, I believe D'Angelo would say, yes, that's what coaching would do.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Because you know how D'Angelo makes that distinction between coaching and then natural born talent. You see what I'm saying? Somebody like him, you know what I'm saying? I think he's just, like he just doesn't have that fluidity within his hips, his everything, his arms, his shoulders, everything. He hasn't, hey man, this motherfucker been beating up trees and tires and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now he's doing this. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
My only pushback would be, all right, now I know they have him stated as a defensive tackle. If they're going to keep him at tackle, then he might not need that as much.
Right, all right.
The first thing they're going to teach him is bull rush. That's the very first thing he's going to learn. Whether it's edge or defensive tackle, they're going to teach him the bull rush.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So are they going to keep him at tackle, or are they going to move him around, or are they going to try and keep him or put him as an edge rusher? Because I know they have him as a tackle.
Yeah, he looks like an edge rusher though.
He does look like an edge rusher. You know what I mean? But in this day and age, at defensive tackles, like look what they do with BG. They'll put a guy like that who's solid, not so wiry, and do a bull rush or try to get penetration in the middle of to collapse that pocket. So if that's what they envision, I mean, it's going to be interesting.
Do y'all see him as maybe being a Gennard replacement when Gennard leaves?
In the amount of time that Gennard has with us, yes, I can see that happen.
I think that's the vision. The vision.
That's perfect. Look at what Low Eagle said. That's why he's a work in progress. Clint Hurt is not going to let him fail. Trust me, Bernard might work with a ballerina coach and a yoga coach. He is Goku in a time chamber. You know what? That's it. Yeah. Yes, a ballerina coach and a yoga coach.
That's good analysis.
That's it. I said the trainers. No, he should be doing. He should be doing yoga, hot yoga at that. You know what I'm saying? I want to see UR playing a game that we're blowing out a team. Then if he gets a sack, they're going to go crazy at the link. Yes. Especially especially if it's just one of those kind of sacks that makes everybody go, ooh, oh.
As soon as he go in the game, the link on that route.
I'm running with that. Shardy, you got something going with that.
Yeah, you got that.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, oh.
I like it. I like it.
That'll be a dope welcome to Philly.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna clip this. I'm gonna clip this part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna send it out to everybody. You guys got your collaboration links, right? For the last thing I did, right? You and Warren, Drew.
The collaboration link.
Yeah, I sent it to you. I said for Drew, and then I sent one for.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing. That way, y'all can put that on y'all channels and shit like that. But we're gonna get this. This is gonna be the thing we try to get going. You know what I'm saying? The ooh-ar, you know what I'm saying? The ooh-ar chant. You know what I'm saying? This is, that it's what Art wanted us to do. You know what I'm saying? Art Brown.
Don't say it too loud. It'll get AJ jealous.
That's Art Brown. Yeah, I call him Art now. His name's Art.
Art.
You know what I'm saying? Art Brown. Yeah. That's Art Brown. King DV calls him Arthur Judas.
Arthur Judas is hilarious.
I love it. You know what I'm saying? Charles Smith said that would be a great chant. I think so too. I would line UR up next to Carter. Yeah. Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, anybody with skills next to Carter is nasty, bro.
Yeah, and let me tell you something. I truly believe that Clint Hurt can turn Bernard into a goon. He looked like you know what I'm saying? He got the look of a goon. Just set his ass loose. Tell him, Uar, go out there and fuck that dude up. Okay, coach, I'm on it. You know what I'm saying? I am sorry, but my coach Hurt says that I must hurt you, so I'm going to hurt you.
Yeah. He said the power of Black Panther will not be stripped away. The power of the Black Panther will not be stripped away.
Yeah, that's what you need. You need that. You need that sound. You need that soundtrack when they coming out.
Yeah, that's what they do. The one from what's my man name? You bald-headed demon.
Yeah, you bald-headed demon.
That the dude that said that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know that chant? That's what they put out when he walk out. You know what I'm saying?
That would be fine.
That'd be dope. That
would be dope. Yeah. Here they come.
No, but and then looking at it too, since he's an international player, I don't think I say international players anthem. Since he's but no, I was
we know what you meant, bro.
but I'm just thinking like I wonder what his contract's gonna look like. Cause he's probably not gonna be one of those people asking for buku bucks with an agent. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Sure it's
like he's gonna be affordable to where he can stay an Eagle. He'll probably stay an Eagle forever.
Who? Bernard?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, like I can't see him getting traded somewhere and like
he was
going
coming
off
to America here.
And look what they did with Mailata.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mailata's not going anywhere.
Mailata's been on the team like what, 6 years now? 6, 7 years?
Yeah, Mailata, he ain't going nowhere, bro. They just sold
Mailata done got a family and everything out here now, bro. He ain't going nowhere.
He got married.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is it. You know what I'm saying? He ain't going nowhere. You know, like I ain't mad at that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna front. The Mexican fans is savage right now. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers.
Are they winning right now?
Last night, no motherfuckers was they was out there shooting fireworks directly at England's hotel.
What?
Yeah.
Hooligans.
Pew, 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 pew. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they're playing in Philly?
Yeah. No, I don't know where they're playing at.
I know Mexico's playing New England. Is it New England?
Wherever Mexico's playing at, that's where it's going down at.
Yeah, I thought they were in Philly. I had to look it up. But
now, what are you guys' expectations of Jahad Campbell this season?
Dog.
Yeah, I think the way he started off last year, he was on his way for Rookie of the Year. And if he's healthy, I expect big dividends from him, man.
I'm gonna tell you who I'm excited to see this year. Shmael Mondon.
Yeah, you're gonna see some Shmael Mondon.
You know why I say that? Because we rarely talk about him. And if we are rarely talking about him, that means he is hyper focused on the fact that no one's talking about him. He's gonna give people something to talk about.
I wonder if they're thinking about making him an edge rusher. I'm just curious.
Smiles?
Put him on the edge, yeah. I wonder if they're willing to do that because remember we got Bond. After Bond this year, he's gonna be gone. I think we're gonna see a lot of rotations with Campbell and Trotter because when Bond leaves, we're gonna have Trotter out there, and the next generation is gonna be Campbell and Trotter.
That's what I'm thinking.
And that's what's gonna be nasty, bro.
Yeah, that's gonna be nasty. Bro.
I think Trotter's gonna be our replacement for Dean, bro.
I agree.
Like, watching the way that he's playing and like how they developed him right now, because he's only been working under Vic. So since he's been in the league, so like, I'm excited to see that, bro. Like,
but hold on, but Warren, Dean was mentoring him too, bro.
Oh yeah, he was definitely mentoring him.
He was sitting under Dean, man, taking all of that in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you know who else? You know who else I want to see preseason? The unrestricted free agent they signed, the linebacker that played with Campbell in Alabama.
Oh, you talking about Daquan,
The linebacker, no, the linebacker.
yeah,
They picked up
the
him.
UDFA guy. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
real good.
him and Campbell. They were the linebackers at Bama, and they were saying that if he wouldn't have hurt himself, or I think he tore MCL or something like that. They were saying he could have been like a 3rd round pick.
Dang.
So I'm excited to see what comes of that, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of players like this is the way I look at this whole draft. I think this entire draft that we got, even with Lemon's not meant to be our wide receiver 2. I think he's gonna be our
I agree.
slot gadget guy. Utilize him like
Deontay
our
Lawson.
Wes Welker.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I like our Wes Welker, Julian Edelman type player. That's how I see them utilizing him. If they from what Sean Mannion's saying, he's trying to make this offense a little bit like that Rams offense with Todd Gurley.
Yep.
That's what they're aiming for. That Todd Gurley type offense, where you're utilizing the run game, but you're also utilizing the receivers and tight ends that you have to make plays. So
Well, remember we picked up that one guy, Daquan Wright. That's the tight end from Ole Miss that we got. I think it's going to be Dallas Goedert, Eli Stowers, and Daquan Wright. You know what I'm saying? Because he was turning heads too. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So,
no, facts. Yeah,
But the other kid they got from Green Bay, what's the tight end? They picked.
we picked up the tight end from Green Bay. Yeah.
Who we got?
What is his name?
I didn't know we picked up a tight end from Green Bay.
Yeah, he played with Green Bay.
I know we got Green Bay's tight end coach.
And we picked up I can't think his specialty is run blocking. That's his specialty, run blocking. So I'm thinking that if he knows the playbook, he's coming in on the playbook. I think the kid that we talked about, the unrestricted free agent, would have to fight to get him off the squad. I don't know if that'll happen because the kid, the tight end we got from Green Bay is a real Munt. That's it. Thank you, Twiz. Munt is like a mauler, and his specialty is the run game. So, and I think that's what we're going to implement a lot in this. And he's coming from that. He knows the scheme. Like him and Wick, him and Dontarian Wick, they're coming from that scheme over there. So they kind of have a leg up where they know the scheme. So Munt, I think, is probably for me a shoe-in. If we keep 3 tight ends, it'll be like Goddard, Stowers, Munt, unless the kid, the unrestricted free agent really shows out and puts him down like that. But yeah, Munt is he's a mauler.
I'm gonna have a wild take, but I think Hollywood Brown is going to be. I think Hollywood Brown's going to probably have his best season with us.
We're going to use Hollywood Brown the way we should have used Jahan Dotson
or Quez Watkins.
I'm saying Quez Watkins. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I just see Hollywood Brown as just being. I know everybody's saying he's not as fast as he used to be, but he's still fast, bro. Like he's not. It's not like this man's slow. He's still fast. I can just see him being that person that the big plays that we need, like he comes out of nowhere and he just I think he's gonna jump off the screen with everybody. And we're gonna be hearing a lot of his name this season.
Who is that again?
Hollywood Brown.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, we got Showtime Watson in the building. Compton Mini in the building.
Oh man, what up, Showtime? What's good, big dog? What did he say? Did we do good? Were we just like?
Oh man, he loved it, man. He loved it. He thought that he really enjoyed it. In fact, he was telling me that just if he's available, we want him to come through, man. We got it. We got it. I think he really enjoyed himself, man.
My man,
Me
my
and Joe.
man. Come see us on Tuesday, Showtime. Come see
Yes,
us
sir.
on Tuesday at 6:00 your time.
They
Okay?
asked about Coles wins Newski, that
Cole was.
safety,
Oh
bro.
yeah.
Bro,
I
he's
heard he's just as good as Reed
just as good as Reed.
That's what I'm
or better.
hearing.
He's
I'm
probably
hearing
he's
some-
probably more he's probably more talented than Reed, but I don't think he's I don't know, bro. Like Reed was smart.
He
That's
was.
one thing that we're gonna be losing, taking Reed away. Like Reed Blankenship was a smart player. He
Yep.
may not be the most athletic or talented, but he was a smart player.
He
So,
He's
was
hurt
very
right
smart.
now, isn't he?
huh?
He's hurt right now, isn't he?
Blankenship?
No, no,
Yeah.
no. He's with Houston right now, but he's not
Yeah.
hurt. I know
He's
N'Kobe
hurt.
Dean. They said was hurt.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah, so
N'Kobe's banged up.
yeah, I heard Reed struggling down there.
Yeah, he did. He admitted that on the podcast. He's trying to get used to their system and the way they run things. But remember, we utilize Reed the way that we needed to utilize him, to where a lot of teams might not be able to do that.
Oh, I
So
mean, not knowing how to actually use him.
yeah, like I don't. When the type of player that Reed is, he was around a lot of talented players that could make plays.
Yeah.
So even though he's probably orchestrating a lot of things that need to happen on the field next to Bond, and he knows their talent, so he's helping utilize everybody where they need to be. He knows where everybody needs to be at. So I think that's one thing that we are going to be missing not having Reed.
That field general.
Mm.
Yeah, I think Zach Bond's going to do an okay job, but Zach Bond's an asshole, bro. Like
You already know how I feel about him.
yeah, like Zach Bond, he'll be all right, but Jahad Campbell. Everybody's gonna be talking about Jahad Campbell by the end of the season.
Mm.
That-
Well, he was in a running for defensive rookie of the year, right?
He was him and Makuba were that both of them were getting talks like that because both of them were making plays at the end of the day. But I know Jahad Campbell ended up getting hurt. Makuba ended up getting hurt, so they got games to make up for right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Makuba's gonna be a beast, bro. Like
I agree, man. I think Makuba's gonna be nice, man. If he can stay healthy, he a ball hawk, dude. He is
And
a
don't be surprised if you see Wisniewski out there other than Mike Epps. Don't be surprised.
Yeah,
yeah.
no, I'm calling it. Yeah,
Because you remember they kind of threw Blankenship out there too. They threw him to the fire when he was his first year.
because Sidney
He was
Brown
looking
got hurt, and then left the door open for Reed Blankenship. You know what I'm saying? And then and you know, like someone asked, who do we have as returner? You know, and I'm like, put Will Shipley back there. You know what I'm saying? Look, that means we can keep him and get rid of Britton Covey, crash test Covey, and then we just keep, you know what I'm saying, Damian Pierce, Tank Bisbee, and Saquon at running back. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, don't do him like
Hey,
that.
you see low Eagles question.
What's that?
Why
Oh,
you
he
say
said
Bond is an asshole, Warren? What'd he do? Oh man, low. Yeah,
you gotta
yeah,
watch the
yeah.
you gotta watch
He's
the
a
mic'd
dickhead.
up.
Yeah,
You gotta watch him mic'd
yeah,
up, low Eagles.
yeah.
Like
He's embraced
watch
being the
him.
bad guy on the team.
Yeah, like he was the one giving Jahad Campbell a hard time.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Like yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he was giving Jahad Campbell a hard time, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But no, you gotta watch it. It's better watching it than me explaining it.
Got you.
Yeah, yeah. What me and Ward saw the same thing, and it just totally turned me off to Zach Bond. I was like, man, I was liking him until I saw that shit.
Because
Now,
like I think Jahad Campbell made a play and Zach Bond came up behind him and like he called him something, bro. He called him something, but I'd be pissed if I was Jahad Campbell. So,
Oh, he
yeah,
kind of crazy, huh?
oh
yeah,
yeah, yeah. He talked real slick. He talked real slick. Drew.
Hey, shout out to Twiz the Jigger.
He's a rookie. He's supposed to give him a hard time. Yeah, I know. I just didn't like it. I didn't like what I saw. I didn't like what I heard.
I got to go back and see that one.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I ain't like it. I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck. I'm with Warren. That's why That's why he was in all my trade scenarios. Zach Bond. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he was in my trade scenarios too.
Yeah,
Shit.
me too. I
But
wanted
I would
to
personally
keep Dean.
okay. One reason why I'm saying I would much rather keep N'Kobe Dean than Zach Bond. Y'all saw how the Chicago Bears ran up and down on us, bro.
Yeah,
Y'all saw that. Bond was not doing. Bond is not good at stopping the run. That's one thing that I've realized. When it comes to stopping the run, Bond is not that guy.
he could struggle.
Like teams are running down the middle on us. You saw what he did to Cam. You saw Cam Scatterboo, like truck him,
Yeah,
bro.
I was gonna say it's Cam
Cam
Stanley.
was
And
that.
you saw what Zach Bond did back to him, right? Y'all
Yeah,
saw that though.
yeah, we saw it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
So
saying. Like, Twitch Digger said, long as Bond keep playing like he playing, he can be an asshole, and he's right.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, he's right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I made it. But that's what made it easy for me to say Zach Bond in my trade scenarios because I'm like, we can get value for him.
till we
You know
find
what
a
I'm saying?
younger, better version.
Yeah, you know what I'm
and
saying.
I think that's Campbell.
No,
Yeah, I think that's Campbell too.
I'm
Campbell's gonna be everywhere on the field, bro.
gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what you need to be looking out for. What if by chance somehow or another Howie's able to do some wheeling and dealing and get Jared Verse over here? Not this year, but maybe next year.
That's gonna be hard, bro.
That
Yeah,
is gonna be hard, but I love
That's gonna
Jared.
be hard. That's
but would you like?
you know how the Eagles and how he is with his edge rushers. Like he's not gonna spend a lot of money on the edge rusher. Edge rushers don't win you Super Bowls.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see them just keep bringing people in and developing them, or just keep getting people out of free agency when it comes to like edge rushers. Same thing with like that cornerback two position. Like you pay Coop, you pay Q, and you just keep bringing people in from free agency to be on the opposite side.
Yeah. Hey, Low Eagle said, which game was that where he did Campbell dirty?
Man,
Do you remember which team it was?
I know. A lot of it was practice, so it might be. I think it was a little bit earlier in the season. You
Okay.
gotta go to like the Eagles, the actual like official Eagles mic'd ups, and just go
Yeah.
to Zach Bond's mic'd ups. That's the
Yeah.
best way to like locate it. Go to all Zach Bond's mic'd ups.
I have the app, the Eagles app. If you have the Eagles app, you can get it. You can find them on there.
Twitch Jigger said we have 10 backers ready to go. Vic's specialty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's why and that's where I think Christian Parker's gonna struggle. I don't think Christian Parker probably doesn't have an eye for linebackers
No.
like Vic.
Well, look at their team, the way they're constructed right now. Yeah, a lot of them are saying they want to go after the kid in Miami because the linebackers that they have don't fit the scheme that they have right now. You know, they're pumping up Sean Barham, another Michigan, linebacker that they got, I guess in the third round or fourth round. So, they're pumping this guy up as the next I think somebody even said he's like the next Ray Lewis. It was like, y'all tripping. Hey, tripping. I'm not lying about
I
that.
got the next next Lowest on the team.
I'm not lying.
Stop it.
Somebody in the chat, please do. What is his name? He's from Mark's channel.
Oh Lord.
Damn, what is his name? He literally said that
Not Thomas Garrett.
Thomas Garrett.
Stop it.
Thomas Garrett said that Jay Sean Barham reminds him. He said it was so stupid. He was like, well, I don't want to say it, but he reminds me of him, but he doesn't remind me of him. I'm like, dude, come on, man.
Bro, the moment you mentioned the same names in the same sentence, you were wrong. Right
Thomas
there. No matter
Garrett,
how
bro.
you try to rearrange the wording of that.
He
But
said
this is
Ray
what they
Lewis.
got to realize. They got to stop doing this. They need to stop
Yes.
it. They have to just stop it. Because at the end of the day, let these players be who they are, bro. Quit trying to put them in an arena with Mitchell and S Jersey type players. Like, stop
Yeah.
doing that. Like, you calling people Ed Reed, you calling people like Ray Lewis, like
Yeah.
you being disrespectful to Ray
Rob
Lewis.
Woodson.
Yeah,
Came
like,
to
bro.
say Rob Woodson. I was like, Rob Woodson.
Yeah,
And
Nah,
like
but he came to
I
towns
think
and conferences.
that's the part they need to just like tone it down on. Like just
they can't
tone it
help it.
down on that part.
They can't help
Like
it, man.
cause now your fans that aren't as big of football fans like we are gonna hear that and now they're to getting manipulated and thinking
Shout
that.
out to Tiffany Simpson is in the building. What up,
Hey,
girl? How
Tiff,
you
what's up,
doing?
Quay Tiffany?
Like we got Sean Mannion, he was with Sean McVay, Shanahan. You don't see none of us saying, "Oh, he's the next Shanahan, he's the next Sean Mc." We just want to see what you gonna do.
Yup,
What you gonna do?
yup,
What you doing with
yup,
this team, bro?
yup.
Hey, Twiz
We
asked you a question when you get a chance.
we're
Go ahead.
not even saying Jeremiah Charter Jr. is like his daddy. We ain't even doing that.
Nah,
Remember,
nah,
Cowboy
nobody's
fans,
saying that.
Micah and LT warned. Yup, yup, yup.
Yep,
Sure did. They said Micah was the next LT.
yep, they sure
Yup,
did.
yup.
What's
And
up, Tiff?
so are we entering letting Carter walk for picks? We have some serious
No.
decisions to make with Ojomo or Carter. Jalix after this year is up for extension like Coop. I don't know if we want to wait on Mitchell. Okay. No, we are not letting
No,
Carter walk for picks. You know
not
what I'm
for
saying?
picks. No.
He has been in every trade scenario that was presented to the Eagles when the Eagles were looking to make trades, and each time the answer was no.
Yeah,
So we did not say no to all those scenarios just to let them walk. You see what I'm
Did
saying?
y'all
So go
did
ahead.
y'all see that video of Jalen
I was
Carter
getting dissed.
going out and they rolled the window up on him?
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up.
yeah,
I
I
was gonna
saw
say something
that.
about that.
So like think about
Who
it.
is
When
that
you're
kid?
that's streamers, like that's a whole different ball game.
Right.
One of those streamers.
Like Kai Sanat and them. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Like,
okay,
I don't
okay.
think he knew who
but
he was.
no, he didn't
Yeah,
know who he was. And like that's his right, bro. Like you're a streamer. Streamers don't pay attention to ball like that. I'm
Yeah.
right,
pretty
right.
sure. But Jalen Carter said "Go Birds" at the end of the when he was
Yes, he
rolling the
did.
window up.
I
Yes,
saw
he
that.
did.
Yeah,
That's what
Fellas,
that was my takeaway. Not the diss. The fact that he
when
said go
things are
birds. I
like
was
that
like,
and negotiation talks are like that, players aren't acting like that.
nope.
yes,
Like Jalen
yes,
Carter is a Eagle through and through, bro.
Yeah,
Like
yes.
he is an Eagle through and through. Yeah, he did some stuff, but it's on the field issues. It is issues that dealt with football. I like I'm probably one of the biggest Jalen Carter fans, bro. So my thing is I look at the way he carries himself and the way he's acting. He didn't have to come out to Philly and like take in everything that was going on at the World Cup if he's trying to get traded.
yeah,
Usually, when you trying to get traded or you trying to get a deal like that, you stay low key. You
yep,
stay low key. You stay almost separated from everything. He wants to get paid. He knows he's gonna get paid. He knows he's getting paid, bro. Like, and at the end of the day, he may not get paid this year. Like, we got to be honest with ourselves. He may not get paid this year.
yeah.
It
That's
was
true.
Jordan Davis's year to get paid.
Yep,
Like, we got you next year, bro. Like,
yeah,
show us what you can do, perform, and we will pay you.
Literally the same thing that we did with Jordan Davis.
Yeah.
Literally.
Like it's I don't know why people like I don't know why people are giving this legs. Like don't give it legs because this is stuff that people are trying to do to get to break up the team. That's what
weren't we
people
in
are
the same?
doing.
Weren't we having the exact same conversations around this time last year about Jordan Davis?
Yeah.
yeah. We were.
People
So
were
Yeah,
talking about trading them.
yeah,
yeah,
Then he comes out slim and everybody's thinking, okay, he might be able to do something. And we saw production out of him. And
and he
it's
showed out.
people stop talking.
and you can't tell me that when they asked about Jalen Carter, they didn't ask about Jordan Davis. That's that. Like even though we just signed him, like because when you look at Jordan Davis's contract, considering what the market is and everything like that, that's a decent contract. That's a team friendly contract now.
Very much
The
so.
Eagles picked up Jalen Carter in the first round to pay him, bro. They picked
Yes,
him up in the first round with knowing that we will pay this person within the next few years.
yep.
Like, why the hell would they send him to the 49ers, an opponent
in the division.
That is literally a hate relationship. Why
Yep.
send him there?
With
Why
them.
would you do that? Why would you make another team better that we could potentially see in the playoffs? That makes no sense to me.
JC is a generational type player. You just don't let guys like that go.
But
You
at the
just
same time, though, too, Drew, you look at his stats. His stats doesn't equal his value. So
Yep.
I get that. But then at the same time, you got to look at how many times he's getting double teamed.
that's
How
what
many
I'm saying.
times
Right.
he opened
On
up
paper.
opportunities for Jordan Davis or Jalix Hunt, Nolan Smith.
Right.
How many times he's opening up those opportunities
Right.
for people?
So
They're
on
not going to
paper,
forget that play against the Rams,
they're
bro,
not.
in the
No,
Super Bowl.
they'll never
We're
forget.
not going to forget. Those players like that don't get taken away.
Not only that, like on paper, you're right. It doesn't. The value doesn't match. But look at everything that he brings to the table. You look at the Rams game. You look at that sack where he smacked Patty in the face crazy and made him fumble the ball. That was wild. I mean, he slapped Patty in the face like I almost called 911. It's like, damn, what is going on out here? This dude was just manhandling those dudes.
Did you hear the mic? Did you hear the mic'd up? Pat was like, "Damn."
I never heard the, oh, really? I never heard
Yeah.
the mic up. I need to go listen to that, John.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
even the him and Jordan Davis freelancing. He goes up to Jordan Davis and tells him,
I
"Yo,
heard that.
this kicker, he kicks low. He kicks low. We just got to put our hands up." He
Yes.
told Jordan Davis that.
Yeah. And he know Jordan Davis is what? 6'8"?
Yeah, but he said either one of us, bro, we both just put our hands up and jump. We can block this. So
Yeah.
why would you get rid of somebody like that can be a game changing player at the end of the day? Because that's what he is. He's a game
Yeah.
changer.
And you know what else I like? You know what else I love that he does? And I think he's gonna get one day. When
when he
when the
dives under the center's feet,
he tries to catch the
when he
ball,
tries to ground the ball.
spike down.
I shit you not, Drew. I think
Dude.
the same shit. I'm like, yo,
He's going to get it one day, bro. He's going to get it. And it'll probably be Dak Prescott that does it. He's going to get it.
Yep, he's going
to get it. It'll probably be Dak that does it.
Yep.
And
I
just
really
ruin
do
the
believe that
Cowboys.
that Jalen Carter is going to get one of them down grounding.
He's going to get one.
Somebody going to just be all nonchalant with the shit. He's going to dive on it, slide under somebody, and catch that shit with his fucking hands. I bet money on it.
Look what 63X said.
NFL's going to lose their mind when Hurts and Carter get paid at the exact same time. You motherfucking right.
Hey.
You are motherfucking right.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
We talk about Tiffany, Howie, Tremaine, Roseman. Let's get it right. We know what Tremaine do. We know what Ski Mask Howie do. Come on now.
Who's possibly after this year? We have the chance of probably Dallas Goedert walking away, possibly Lane walking away, possibly Lane like Landon Dickerson walking away, Bond walking away, Tariq Woolen. If we don't re-sign him, Marcus Epps possibly, Ajomo. Like we're gonna free up all this space in cap to be able to pay these players.
Warren, real quick, shout out to Linda Kynes with the $5 super chat. Warren, she says Howie always puts the contract on the end of the extension, along with the guaranteed money up front to lighten it up on the cap. Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. AJ Brown just messed it up for us though. But it's okay.
Yeah.
He messed up his own legacy, man.
What is it?
No, he did mess it up for us though. Like the way we moving money and all that, like it all works if a player is trying to leave, like what he did, like we still gonna be losing money this year and next year.
21 this year and 22 next year. I think.
Yeah, a portion of that can go getting paid for somebody else. But
Absolutely.
I'm pretty sure they told Jalen Carter's agent, like, let us deal with this AJ Brown thing first. Like, let us deal with this issue and let's figure out a way to where we can work out the money on that. Then we can take care of you. because that AJ Brown, bro, like that's hurting us. The way we do our deals, it all works unless a player wants to leave.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So he did hurt us doing that financially. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's but we did our due diligence. We sent him somewhere he wanted to go.
Shorty McFroggy said, "We got Willie motherfucking Lampkin. We good."
I want
Twist
to
is
see
right.
Willie, man.
Gotta
I'm
say
ready to
that
see
will
this
not
Willie
be
Lampkin make a play.
yeah. And I don't think we lose Reek because they want to move Coop to safety eventually. Okay, you know what I'm saying? What?
That's a bag. That's
I
a
know it was
bag.
good, Dr. Jen. So don't say nothing.
That's a
Just give me a
bag.
thumbs up if it was if it was good. That's all I need to know. Just give me a thumbs up. It was good. You know what I'm saying? Oh
That's
So
a
my
y'all
bag.
god.
really think they gonna move Reed? I mean, Coop to safety like that? Because you heard what Vic said.
Wait,
Yeah.
did you
Vic
see
said
his
just a little bit of it.
exciting Mike's interview?
Yeah, that's what I was watching because they're asking him about it, and he
And
said he told Coop like
oh, okay.
you don't have to worry about cornerback anymore. But he said that because Tariq Woolen is playing cornerback.
Exactly.
He said it for that reason. Now, when it comes to playing the slot, I think that's going to be Coop's position. But Coop was even playing safety at base, and he was even doing that last season.
Yeah. I think him and Michael Carter will be interchangeable. I think that'll be interchangeable type thing because Michael Carter played nickel and he played safety with the Jets too. So I think between those two, you'll see them like interchange.
I
You know
think
what I
that's
mean?
the one who we need to see production out of, Michael Carter,
Yeah.
because we gave up on Ringo already.
Yeah. And Michael Carter was pretty solid, man. He was pretty solid. But you know, I like what I heard from Vic, how he was talking, you know,
Yeah,
and he was like, I'm not really a yeller. I'm more of a teacher. I was like, oh, okay. He was, you know, because he was like, you know, you old school, but he was like, yeah, I don't really do a lot of yelling. I don't need to be cursing and yelling. I'm a teacher. So that
the
showed,
damn lie.
you know what I'm saying? I'm sure he cursed like a sailor, but that showed me that all this delusional talk about you know, CP Lombardi
Yep,
really taking
yep,
over and having such an impact that they think he does. Not
yep.
saying he didn't, guys, but the impact, the person you think he is, he's not that, guys. Because if you go back and listen to the interview, Stoutland is
Vic.
Vic is telling you, like, I'm the teacher, like I'm the daddy,
Yeah.
I'm the pappy. You
Yeah.
understand? I'm the pappy. It's this my defense, right? And Twiz the Jigger said something a while back, and that's what I like our fan base. Twiz said he hated when the Eagles hired Vic Fangio, but you know what? He sold him. I'm
Yeah.
good with it. That's
Yeah.
honest.
Wait,
That's
who said that?
Twiz the Jigger.
Twisted Jiggy
He
Oh,
said
said
okay,
that.
that.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
He said that. He was like, man, I hated it. It's in there. I hate it when they hire Vic. But you know what? He sold me because we see the fruit. You know what I mean? We see what he's produced. So look, guys, let's be honest with ourselves, man. Vic Fangio is the wizard. He is running this defense, man. He's calling the shots. CP was one of his minions. He
I
did
called.
good.
I said that CP was middle management, and when
Yes.
I said that saying it wasn't a knock on him, but it was more of Vic Fangio explains what he needs from all sides of the ball on defense. He explains what he needs. Christian
Mhm.
Parker is able to communicate that, and show the players how to execute that. That is
Yeah.
what Christian Parker
Yeah.
is good at. He's good at showing
Yeah.
them how to execute it at an effective level. Like whenever it came to tackling drills,
Mhm.
like
He's a
Vic
hell of a
got in
teacher.
that. Yeah,
He's a hell
Vic
of a
got in
teacher.
that when it came to
Yeah.
tackling. Christian Parker didn't talk about tackling. Like Christian Parker was not the person that was going over tackling drills. It was Vic Fangio. Vic Fangio said, "We need to work on tackling drills this week." They would work on tackling drills. And then when he didn't see them tackling correctly, Vic Fangio was the one that was coming in and showing them what he's looking for when they're tackling. So like that is the part that I feel like gets missed. That they're saying that he's doing all this. Like, of course they're going to see Christian Parker more than Vic, bro. Like they're gonna see him more. Like that's his job. Like Vic Fangio has more to worry about than just the secondary.
Yeah.
It'll be
Like
the same thing. They're going to learn it'll be the same thing with CP2. Don't fall in
Yeah.
love with all the stuff you're seeing right now. As Warren has said time and time again, you know what I'm saying? Judging on the ones that didn't do, like Keely Ringo and Adoree Jackson and stuff like that, you know. And someone made a good point that
Eli Ricks.
Eli Ricks, yeah, but
Yeah. I remember
someone just
Eli.
made a point about, what if it's a good thing to have Tariq Woolen playing along, practicing and maybe mentoring a bit,
That's happening already. That's
Adoree Jackson, she said, or was it Keely Ringo?
No, it's Keely Ringo.
Yeah,
That's
Keely
happening.
Ringo. Yeah,
That's happening
because they're
already.
both got the same body type.
Yeah, that's happening. I heard that last week that he's already mentoring Keely.
Well, next level, they were saying that Tariq Woolen got. They were saying how Tariq Woolen got how he got benched. And my thing is,
Because he
Tariq
was
Woolen can
talking
get
shit.
benched. Yeah, he can get benched. But at the same time, this is Vic Fangio.
Yeah.
Vic
Yeah,
Fangio doesn't care how much you made. He doesn't care about any of that.
you don't
And
care.
then at the same time, he's going to get you. Vic, if y'all seen the way Vic Fangio was talking about when they found out they got Tariq Woolen, did y'all hear about
I
like
saw.
during his
Yeah.
No,
interview?
what are you saying?
Not
Tell
the
us.
Exciting Whites interview,
No.
but
Yeah.
not the Exciting Whites
It was a
podcast.
No,
But
we just
winning
want
when
to know.
they did the
express.
interview, when they interviewed the OC, the DC, and special teams coordinator, when
Yeah.
they asked him about Tariq Woolen, Vic Fangio said that I'm surprised that the Seahawks were willing to let a player like that walk.
Yep.
And he's like, there's so many things that you can do with the cornerback like that, with the height that he has, and with the speed that he has, to where he can like Vic Fangio is excited. Like
Yep.
at the end of the day, he's excited. Remember when we got Adoree Jackson? What did he say? I didn't even know who he was. I had to watch his film.
Yep.
So it's like
Yeah. He said that.
he said, I didn't even know. I had to watch film to know who the guy was.
Wait a minute. Can you do me a favor? My wife had came in here and I had to pause. I had to mute for a quick second. Could you tell me what Vic said about Tariq Woolen again?
No, he was saying that when he saw that Tariq Woolen was not getting extended with the Seahawks, he was surprised because the type of cornerback and the body style and just his overall like just him as a player,
Mm-hmm.
how they didn't extend him because he sees the things that he can use with him, how he can utilize him. So he was excited about that.
So he
When
was
he's
on
not
it.
excited about a player, bro, he lets people know.
No, yeah.
He makes it short and sweet. He does not talk about them.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Look what he did to Devin White. Remember Devin White?
Yeah,
Quick.
He's
he
like,
made
oh,
it short
Devin
and
White can
sweet with
play
him.
special teams.
Quick.
He's like he playing special teams. I was like, dang.
Yeah. It was, and then it was like, oh, he ain't making it. Okay, security. Ah!
Yeah.
They said we're going to Brazil. You're not. It's
Yeah,
like,
you're not going, buddy.
Yep. No.
like
Ain't no we. It's us. You staying home. Shit. That must have hurt. He must have felt like Jalen Carter getting the window rolled up on him. That should be a meme.
That's gonna be a meme.
That's going to be
he
a
said,
meme.
Vic's a meanie. Vic's a
Yeah,
meanie.
Vic's a meanie. But that's true. Vic don't hold his tongue. If he like you, he like you. If he not rocking with you, he not rocking with you.
Here's the thing. The talk when he got here was, and this was coming out of Miami too, which was, it's one or two ways. Either you like him or you don't. There is no gray area with him. You know what I'm saying? And most of the players that don't like Vic Fangio are mostly veteran players. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't like, now here's the thing. His style of coaching, them Georgia boys love that shit because they get coached hard. And they all said it at different times.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Vic ain't
It's because they had Kirby Smart.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they're accustomed to that shit. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said, like, yo, I think this defense, look at them, y'all. Look at them. Look at them. Those some motherfucking goons, y'all. Those are
And
some.
then Coop done got bigger, looking like
Yeah,
Terminator.
he
Yeah.
started
Oh,
looking
oh,
like
yo,
like
what you been? Who
Thor.
you been working with? BD? You
Yeah,
know
he
what I'm
looking like
saying?
Thor out this joint.
And then Q's only gonna get better. He just gotta work on it. Why didn't Christian Parker help him with his interceptions?
Yeah,
His
how come he
ability
ain't
to
work
catch.
with his hands?
Somebody ain't put him on the jug machine. Somebody ain't
Yeah,
ice up ain't wet no balls and put it on the jug machine.
That's what Slay would get on him too. He'd be like, "Yo, he's good. He just can't catch."
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Tariq Woolen is a former wide receiver, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. That's why he
Yeah,
plays.
he's a former wide receiver.
That's why he plays like that. He knows. Okay.
So throw the ball over there if you want to. Mess around and find out.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things to be excited for with this defense. This defense, there's a lot of excitement with them.
But what I
And
wanted to
then
also, what
they're
I
only building and building more and more chemistry with each other. Like
one of
that's
the
all that's
things,
happening.
Year
like one
three.
of the things that I wanted to say was, and we all have to understand something. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Carter, his best days are still ahead of him.
Oh, for
Facts.
He
sure.
hasn't even he hasn't even he's only scratched the surface of what he could be. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. You know, there's a lot of unrealized potential when it comes to Jalen Carter. And I often think about, like, I'm gonna tell you who I compare, like who I think of when I look at Jalen Carter, and I think about him as a whole. I think about Jerome Brown.
Yep. I
Yep.
was going to say
You know what
Jerome.
I'm saying? Because they were both drafted number 9 in the first round.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it's that fear, that thing that he brings about. You know what I'm saying? Jerome Brown was the exact same way with Reggie White. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I remember watching a interview and Phil Sims said Bill Parcells called him in the office and says, "Hey, I got some bad news." And he said, "What is it?" And he said, "The Philadelphia Eagles just drafted Jerome Brown."
Mm.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah. On that
Yeah.
defense.
Yeah. Jerome Brown and look what the fuck they did. You know what I'm saying? So I'm okay with it. You know what I'm saying? I applaud Jalen Carter off the field. You know what I'm saying? He has done everything at this point. You know, with the no off field issues and stuff like that. You know, I think he's conducting himself well. Now on the field, it's the little things. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, it's a lot of the little things. Even Clint Hurt said the same thing about Jalen Carter. It's just the little things he's got to get good at, and not even good at, consistent with. That's it. If he once he gets the little things, if he becomes consistent with those things, watch out. That's pretty. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty high praise. Shout out Art McQueen. RIP to Jerome Brown and his nephew. Yes. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
Facts.
His 13-year-old nephew was with him when he got killed. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that-
Gus, I think that was his name. Yeah. So but when you look at Jalen Carter and you think about he's still young.
Yeah.
He's still young. He's still
What is
got
he, 24?
yeah, something like that. You know what I'm saying? He's still got some growing to do. Look at Nolan Smith and everything like that.
Yeah.
So again, like if a speeding ticket is the worst you can come up with, I'm good. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? A speeding ticket, okay. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. And that's it. Hey man, don't speed. There you go. You know what I'm saying? That's about as much as you're gonna get out of me. Look, fellas, we are on 2 hours and 38 minutes. You know what I'm saying? The missus is, she came in here and gave me the countdown. You know what I'm saying?
It's a wrap.
Yeah, so what I want to do now is I want to give, Drew, I want to let's get a last word in.
Yeah, man. Listen, great show, guys. Appreciate you, Leo and Warren. Appreciate the chat, everybody. The God Box 12 I see you in there, just coming in, popping in. Good to see you. Hey man, it's the quiet season right now. I think right now I'm really excited about what the potential the Eagles have and what we're building. I think I'm excited about it. I think we have 3 weeks until training camp starts.
Yep,
like 3
the
weeks.
28th.
Yep.
So it's right around the corner, guys. Football's back. Stay focused and go Birds.
Go Birds. There, Warren, you got it.
Nah, just everything that Drew was saying, and let's just get ready for this defense, guys. Let's get ready for this team. Jalen Hurts knows what he got to do. I got confidence in this defense. I'm just ready for the season to start. Like, I'm just ready at this point. Like, I'm
Yes.
tired of hearing all the rumors and speculations and all that stuff. I just want to see football get played, bro. Like, I'm just ready.
Well, look, y'all. First things first, I want everybody on your way out. Make sure you hit the like button. And again, if you look in the description, you'll see the links to the Eagles Collective podcast, Drew's channel, King DV Sports, and Dallas Cowboy Fan 1980. Hit all those links and go on over there and subscribe to those people. Thanks to Drew and Warren for coming through, y'all. I'm excited. Again, this has been the fastest off season ever. Still, as much as I want to see the season get started, I still think that this has been the fastest off season of ever. You know what I'm saying? And you guys are a big part of that. So thank you, both of you, and also to all my channel members, all our subscribers. You know what I'm saying? There is. I will say this: the concerns are genuine and they're valid. You know what I'm saying? But the excitement is also valid as well. I believe. I'm excited about. Before I even begin to get excited about the season, I want to enjoy the excitement about everything that's going up, leading up to training camp. The things that think about everything we just talked about today that we don't know, that come a month from now, you know what I'm saying? How many more answers are we going to have? How much more shit are we going to be talking about? The things that we're going to be saying and hearing, all that stuff. So again, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what that is. Go to some of the old videos we got on there and hit the hype button. All you have to do is just scroll left of the comments. You'll see the little dots, just swipe left. And you'll see the hype button. So go ahead and hype up those videos for us too. Go to each of our channels. That really helps us a lot. Shout out to everybody that was in the chat. Again, here on the Bird section, we are not going to waste your time with no dumb shit and stupid ass rumors and everything like that. We're going to continue to call out the dog whistling, the gaslighting, and the cultural tone deafness of a lot of the people that are the talking heads here. And YouTube. So and in the meantime, again, y'all are justified in your excitement about this team, about this training camp and the season. Okay, with that, I will say I will see y'all right back here on Tuesday night.
Shout out to Phils.
Oh yeah, hey, shout out to
Phils
too, dog. You know what I'm saying? Where you at, bro?
Yeah, shout out Phils.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you what the problem is with Phils. It's Sunday. Phils ain't looking for us.
Nah. Fells posted up.
Yeah, Fells is not even looking at YouTube.
Yeah, he recovering from yesterday.
Yeah,
he recovering. Recovering.
Yeah, in Philly too. Shit.
Oh yeah, he recovering.
Talking big shit too. You know what I'm saying? We'll see him on Tuesday, y'all. With that, I will say see y'all right back here on the Bird section. Oh, go Birds. Hold on, fellas.